friends and lovers, once again to Five Sided Die. I hope you guys can hear us. If you cannot, please allow us the courtesy of knowing.
We can.
Oh, yeah, we're good. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, guys, we're back Friday, D&D. We're here to play. And Elena has some things to tell you.
I'm bad at this. Okay.
We're all...
None of us are good at it.
Where do I start? If you have like an Amazon account, you can get a free subscription to us
Prime.
through your Prime, like Amazon Prime, not just like an Amazon account. Amazon Prime. So if you want to do that, that'd be really great and nice. If you also wanted to gift some subs, that would also be great and nice. We're trying to get to what's the
20 today.
20 today.
20
today, baby. And also subscribe to our YouTube under the same name, and all of our socials under the same name, except for Twitter. Except that might be gone.
I could be gone.
Not even have to worry about it.
I don't even have to worry.
Elon's really ruined everything.
Elon is so good at
He's so good at everything he does, and I love him. Anyway, what else?
We do not endorse.
Our goal is to get to 200 followers, which is free. So if you don't follow us, or if any of your friends like you think they'd like this, be like, hey, do you want to follow us? Follow them.
Check us out.
And then get us to 200, and then we'll do something cool at 200, like
what we really also really want is a bunch of subscribers on YouTube.
For sure.
Which is also free.
Yeah.
It is.
And you can go back and watch all of our old videos on YouTube. They're all on there. So then you can catch up, understand what's going on, because, sometimes we give a little bit of like a background, but not
all of it.
all of it.
Not all of it.
18 sessions are up on YouTube.
Jeez Louise.
18.
It's been a long while. We've been doing this since June 6th.
Session 19.
So just, go subscribe.
Go
God,
subscribe.
half a year.
And subscribe to our Twitch channel as well, please. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You're the best. All right, recap time. You ready?
Yeah, sure.
It's already.
All right.
I need it.
As you guys
Do it.
returned from the Linfell Forest, downing the great gargantuan beast known as the Glutton, you guys headed back to Brynlin, to the gates, and were met with the Mistin Keepers and the headmaster, Frederick Reinspen, who asked you, where's the professor? They had found a letter from Professor Warren Rice saying he had gone on an adventure with you all, but really had left a note behind with a little puzzle in there for you guys to decode, which you all did, and tracked down where Warren Rice could possibly be by entering the office of Truman Vestal. There you found...
Oh, that guy was rude.
He was rude. He went off to do some sort of a class. He was doing what professors do. They talk about things and stuff. Lectures. He was doing a lecture, and you guys snuck back into his office. And with some cleverness and some memory from a childhood story, Marsidius Rex, Nyx remembered
about it.
Volume 7 of the Hourglass, and you found a hidden bookcase, and headed down several stairs to a cellar where you were met with the doctor, Dr. Archibald Payne, who had some sort of glass chamber in the corner and a beast lying or swirling in it, and swirling.
like it's the spin cycle.
Swirling in it.
Swirling is my life.
That's what he was
So
singing.
swirling is his life, and you guys went into battle with the doctor and this creature, taking it down and injuring the doctor and asking him some questions. You finally were able to find a little secret passageway on one of the lanterns, the torch lanterns on the wall that you pulled, and found Warren Rice bound in a small room next to a very large room with 24 more of these chambers holding these monstrous creatures. You leaf through the doctor over his shoulder, ran through the halls and to the headmaster's office, where you plopped him down and explained what you'd found. The headmaster cast something, was able to get some information from this doctor who wasn't willing to talk to you guys, and found that there was indeed something going on with this Divine Path Society. You guys went back to the office, staged a coup, just as Truman Vestal was ending his lecture, came into the office. Leaf grabbed him just barely, as he almost slipped out, you guys grabbed him in, and he was questioned again by the headmaster. You guys found out very cleverly through Nyx's, her knowledge of this Mercedes Rex,
Special guy.
and also Mort decided to hand him the paper. Tell us who was involved. And he circled
clutch.
everyone who was on the list. Not everyone initially a suspect.
Oh.
So you found out some new things. The Miston Keepers went off to detain these people. The headmaster had it under control, as far as you guys know, and you guys kind of stopped that in its tracks, as far as you know. At least the heads that were dealing with this situation. The headmaster asked you guys to help him with a plan to figure some things out. In the drawer that you guys detected magic on, there was something glowing in there.
Oh.
And the headmaster helped you dispel it. River reached in and found, after unlocking the pick, a sending stone. And decided, what the heck? Spoke into it and got back a familiar voice. None other
Willem
than
Dafoe.
Wyleth Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
Not his last name.
Not his last name.
Willem Dafoe is a wonderful man.
And so then now knowing that he does indeed have something to do with this correspondence with the Divine Path Society, Culver's Cove, getting these things. There's some sort of shipment that's supposed to go out in 3 days' time. And you guys are, it's planning time. Figure out how you're going to stage something, how you're going to deliver the goods. You also contacted River, you contacted your needle, and she said she had some information for you in Culver's Cove if you could meet in 3 days' time. You were unable to respond, but you will be able to the following day. You guys went to Buscema's, you ate some food, you had some good times, you took a rest. And that's where we left off.
All right.
Indeed.
Nyx fell asleep in the sink.
In the sink.
Taking a bath.
Taking a
The water
bath.
gets cold.
Well, the water drained.
Oh, it's Wayne.
What a Dwayne.
So we're waking up now. We're
You are now
morning.
waking up, yes, indeed.
Okay.
The morning of the 26th. Oh, that's so loud. Isn't it?
Oh, good morning.
Come on. You like rise up like from the ground.
Morning time.
Boy, it feels really good to be done with some of those things, you know?
It's really
How does it feel
renewed.
to-
Does
Hey.
he look any different? Does Mort look any
does it
different
look
or the
younger,
same?
More fresh.
It's hard to tell, right? Make a perception check. Everybody make a perception check.
I'm gonna
Everybody?
make a perception check.
Yeah, anyone who wants to, who's looking at more.
Look at me, everybody.
24.
I got a 17.
24. Very good.
I
for you,
got
yeah.
I got a good old what's my perception?
Dunno.
Where is it?
Are you guys all
Oh,
just
I
like
got
in a
7.
group staring this way?
Yeah.
Just all three at the same time?
We're
Yeah.
like
as
we're
you
all
guys
looking
are
at you.
Waking up, everyone's staring at you, Mort.
You look so fresh.
You, Nyx, think he looks so fresh. Is it something is new and
You look so fresh. Something is new.
Leaf, you look
feel
at him.
fresh.
He looks the same.
That's not my voice.
River, you look at him. He looks exactly the same.
The same.
I can see his soul shining through.
You can.
I feel good, though. I do.
You're glowing. What? You're glowing. You keep talking just like yourself.
That's why I asked. I was like,
Hey,
I feel like
everybody.
a young
Hey,
man.
now we're good.
He wakes up and he's young again. The spell is broken.
I'm renewed a bit after
My hair is on your.
I got a hair on
It was my hair. Sorry.
the Frodrick. I feel renewed a bit after dealing with some demons. But our task is not over. We must meet. Do we know about Needle? We know about Needle.
I told you, yeah.
Yeah.
River
We
told
must meet Needle in 3 days' time.
On a boat.
We must. The plan is to boat there.
We got to meet with the headmaster, right? Before we leave. We
Yeah.
talked to meet with him, kind of discuss a plan of action.
I thought we were just gonna hang out for a little bit
We have to boogie.
with our
Yeah.
good friend.
We got to talk to him.
I need to. Okay, go ahead. Never mind.
What's wrong? Were you telling a joke?
I was trying.
Oh. It was, it was better than your other jokes. Keep working on them.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna workshop some things and then
You
kind of throw
should.
them out throughout our journeys.
Good idea.
Are there any rare volumes of Mercedes Rex that you have not collected yet or read?
The only one I don't have is volume 42.
40.
It was discontinued.
Out of shock, Frodrick jumps off the
It was
shoulder.
discontinued
It's the last one.
because there was the plot line was a little bit above the age of the average reader.
Nasty.
Is it the last
Nasty.
book?
No. There's like 20 more.
Oh.
42 though, they really went off the rails.
How are there 60
It's
some
called
of
Off
these?
the Rails.
Off the Rails, volume 42. We must
All right.
keep an eye out for Off the Rails.
I've never read it.
I have never heard of these books. But you know what? I'm sure they're amazing. What kind of creature is Mercedes Rex?
Oh, he's
He's a hare. He's a hare.
yeah, he's a hare. He's a
hare-gon?
bunny. What are they called?
A haragon.
Is that the one?
Is that what they're called?
A Haragon, that sounds good. I don't know if
I don't know.
called.
Oh,
Sounds good.
That's
Tommy.
what they're called in our
Tommy.
world.
They're newer. They're in the
What are
rabbit
they called?
folk.
Heron
Haragon.
Haragon.
He's a
Like
Haragon.
here
Like
and
heron.
gone.
He's a
Haragon.
Haragon,
They're
and he's Haragon. He's very handsome.
Oh, is he handsome?
What you grubbing on there, Lee?
I had some oatmeal.
Did you just find that in the room?
It was in my bag.
Was it in the
Oh,
couch?
really?
Oh, in the bag, in the bag.
I put some in a little jar
Oh,
when we were at the last town. What town were we in? I had some oatmeal stashed.
that's
Want some?
no.
More for me.
You were gonna need those for the
Should
travels.
we gather our things and go to the headmaster?
Let's talk to the headmaster.
Going
Figure out the boat
Mm-hmm.
journey, the nautical journey,
Mm-hmm.
and let's get a plan.
Mm-hmm.
A plan in motion.
With haste, tell us.
You go a tiny bit faster.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, that's
faster.
the difference is that you move a little bit
Yeah,
faster.
like-
There's a pep in your
Like,
step.
why are you guys so slow? Come on! And then you just blast past me.
All right, you guys head to the headmaster's office. You are greeted by Drybrock, who takes off his top hat. Hello, friend.
I like it.
Hi.
You're here to see the headmaster.
Mm-hmm. And you.
Oh,
And I hate to ask, but you make the most excellent tea.
I do.
Do you have any on hand?
Absolutely. Follow me. Follow me. You follow Drybrock then. And you guys enter into the little common space where there's a fireplace. And the headmaster is sitting there. Oh, good day. Drybrock is... I'm on it. I'm on it already. And he goes and gets his little tea. His little tea set. And begins pouring you guys tea as you guys sit. Have you thought of any plans? Have you thought of how this Wylith generally goes about business?
Well, I know some things about him. He isn't, well, I don't know anymore actually. He never was super meticulous about things. But he might be now, a bit more now. So, it's a toss-up.
We don't know anything.
We don't know anything. But I will say that I think we should just deliver them as we were supposed to deliver them, as they were supposed to be
Ambush?
delivered, and then maybe ambush them with...
So
Like the Trojan horse.
we will already be
Yes.
at Culver's Cove. So
We can
if
maybe
we have Miston Keepers in the crates or something like that instead, we could surround Wylith.
Well, much like Volume 27, The Trojan Horse of Mercedes Rex, we could indeed have something similar in size and weight in these crates.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the load is taken off, that's when they are working, when their hands are full, we could attack like they did in the Trojan Horse.
One of my favorites.
Excellent.
It's a good idea. I definitely think so.
The thing I'm most concerned with, is there any language, any code that maybe he would be
Oh, of course, yeah.
waiting for? Can we...
Well, can you
we should
ask
probably
again
get
on
that.
the?
Is it thieves' cant?
Yeah, probably thieves' cant.
Do you know that?
Yes.
Is that what you talk?
That's what you told me about.
Talk in the underground thing?
Just how you talk to other thieves.
Well, that's very helpful.
So I'm imagining that would be part of it. I have plans to meet with somebody in Culver's Cove in 3 days' time, and I can also ask her a few questions about what to expect and what to do.
If you were to be there in 3 days, you'd have to leave now.
We're leaving as soon as we're done talking with you.
Oh, but you won't be on the boat?
What?
The boat with the things.
Right.
Oh, right. We were going to be there first and then meet you there.
I don't know how I would get another crew.
Oh. Are they leaving in 3 days?
They are, yes.
Maybe we can see if Needle can meet in 6 days.
I suppose. But I just think it's important to get the leg up. You know what I mean? Talk to her, see what's going on.
See at the state of Culver's Cove. How far of a horseback?
From here to Culver's Cove?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Around a 5 days journey?
Okay.
That's a thing.
Well, we don't have much choice.
Unless the Mistin Keepers could be on the boat as crew members. I don't know.
I
We
would.
did leave today. Because we're not actually sending the creatures.
I don't have a boat. I don't have a crew for the boat.
Oh, I see.
Until
Well,
the,
what if we...
this one was reserved for what I thought was goods from Brinlin, not these horrible creatures.
Well, let me see what I can do.
What about...
I can try to make it 3 days instead of 6 days. Tell Wyleth over the Sending Stone that they're ready and that we're coming now.
We don't have a ship. Is what
The
problem
crew, unfortunately, will
Oh,
not be
oh, oh,
prepared
oh,
for
oh.
3 days.
So we
I
will
understand.
have to tell Needle.
Yes, you're right.
is. What if... Is there any way to get an airship?
Oh. Not from Brinlin.
Not from Brendan.
I don't know anyone with an airship, unfortunately. I wish I did.
There's no way to get the crew earlier.
I could find out, but I know that the captain in particular was pretty adamant about his dates.
Well, if we left on horseback now, we'd get there a day before the... It'd be 5 days, and they'd get there on the 6th.
Suppose that's true. And we could still talk to Needle, get a leg up, and reconvene before the drop-off.
Right. Or if you could speak to this Needle and maybe get some information. Maybe it doesn't have to be face to face. I don't know how, but I was hoping that you would be on the boat with the Misting Keepers. I thought that would be. You've proven yourselves worthy in battle. But of course, this is a Brinlin matter, and we will see to it on our end if you're not able to help.
Much to think about.
Do we know if Wyleth is meeting personally?
I'm not sure. Could just be his people. Seem to have more of them now than he did before, but he might be there.
About how many people does he work with?
Well, when I was running with him, about 5 of us. Now there's a couple more.
Lots of
Plus
goblins.
the hobgoblins.
Oh, yes.
Goblins.
So he's right. He's the one having to do with all the goblin attacks as well.
Part of it, for sure.
And he answers to Yukara is what you said?
That's what we kind of gleamed.
'Cause that's
His-
what the doctor had mentioned as well. The Divine Path Society, as you're aware, deal in some very dark magics. The things that we found in that basement chamber were beyond any magic or magics that we've seen in several decades, and very troubling magic. The sort that does harm to the living in order to create something that is alive but not.
I don't know what we should do. Should we get there early? Should we ride with the Mist and Keepers?
We should probably ride with the Mist and Keepers, but
I just
if Violet sees us at any point,
that's what I'm thinking.
gigs up.
On the boat at all, if we're even seen. That's why I think being there early will give us an advantage, because not only will we have the information that Needle was giving us, but we also can hide away.
We need more information about the ship.
Right, you need to know about the port, and you'd have to
Where-
have access to that.
Well, we
Clearly, this is something you'll all have to speak together and make the decision. I would greatly appreciate if you were with the keepers, but I understand if there's pressing matters elsewhere, that is, you do not owe your allegiance to Brinlin.
Is Dr. Archibald Payne, which one was deceased, or are they both alive?
They're both alive,
They're both alive?
yes.
All right.
Are you
And-
asking me and not?
I'm trying to. I tried to, and then I just
Yeah.
gave up.
Yeah.
But let's pay them a visit.
Mm-hmm.
Could we truth them again?
I took the spell about an hour ago.
I was like, why are you putting them to the heavens?
The divine path.
I think that would be a good idea. I mean, I could also ride ahead, get there, talk to Needle, wait for you guys.
But would you be safe?
I would be safe.
The ones
Oh,
are very scary.
Violet
at
might
night.
be a different person than you remember.
It's not about that. I just have ways of protecting myself.
I don't doubt that.
I've been on the run before.
These are different times.
That's true. I'm just saying it's an option.
May we pay the doctors a visit then?
Of course. Yes. I can have Drybrock go and fetch one of the Misting Keepers, and they'll take you to the cells. I don't think you've ever been there before, Mort. I mean, of all Brinlin that you know
yes.
so well.
Well, I'm not much of a prisoner besides that one moment.
Yeah, that one time.
Yeah, that one time.
We all were. We all were.
We all were.
Oh, you got to stay in the community building.
It
You were
was not
fine.
bad. It was quite nice.
It was terrible.
I do
Good
apologize.
shelter.
I hate being
nice
locked
warmth.
up.
I have to say that was not my it didn't look good on Brinlin for me personally, because I was in not a great place. Because you stole my weapons.
We had to protect the city.
Well,
Think about if a person had gone from your lands and had taken a book that could do great harm, and that they were giving sacrifices up to this terrible monster that was destroyed your forests.
I'm not saying that you were wrong. I'm just saying that
Well, if it looked bad on Brinlin, I would do it again to make sure that our
it didn't
walls
look
stayed.
bad on Brinlin. It
It kind of looked bad on.
It was a bad first impression.
It was a bad first
Decadiers.
impression for
Right.
me, but it's changed. It's fine.
Oh, my impressions of you have all changed greatly as well. I quite enjoy you. I care for you a great deal.
We care for you. And we also care for Drybar.
Especially Drybar.
He's wonderful.
Tell him to give them like a 1-2 on the way in.
Speaking of which, where's the tea?
He gave
He
it to
served
us.
it to you guys. Yeah.
He served his
You've
tea.
just been zoning.
Guys.
Shall we go to the prisoners?
Let's get him. That's not how.
Let's
Eat them.
All right.
Let's get him.
Yes, a moment later, Dry Rock returns with Jeshin. And, do you need anything else before you go?
No.
Very good.
I'm glad to hear it.
I've already drank all of mine.
And Jeshin says, are you ready? Follow me.
Let us talk to you.
He leads you to a familiar enough looking building. There is the community hall. I'll don't like hearing my voice.
Sorry.
I don't like it, my voice.
To a familiar enough building that you really didn't pay much attention to as a young person, Mort. But it is next to the community center. There's sort of this just dome building that's just made of, standard sort of brick. And you follow as Jeshin leads you into this sort of smaller, like oval dome building. And immediately as you guys enter, there's stairs that go down. So this is an underground facility. And as you guys go down, it opens up. And it's pretty large. You see a lot of Mistin Keepers walking by. And he's just, follow me as you guys walk to the back. And he unlocks the steel door, opens it, brings you back. And you guys see then rows of prisoners. Not prisoners. There's rows that are... There's jail cells, essentially. Not all of them are filled or anything like that. It's not like a high-capacity facility. But 2 rows on either side of you of about 15 cells on either side. And he brings you about to the middle of the row, and to the left, you see Archibald Payne in the cell.
Hello.
We have some questions, Dr. Payne.
I bet you do.
Yeah, I bet we do.
No, I don't like to make entities do things without their own will involved. But you will force our hand unless you're truthful.
What could I tell you that you haven't already expressed from me?
We didn't know the details of the shipment of those monstrosities of war.
There's some crates and they're being delivered.
To whom?
I don't know.
Alright, not even playing games. Own the truth, mister. Alright, 15-foot sphere, center, blah, blah, blah. 10 minutes.
Does that mean everybody within this is
Yeah, truly, you all have to tell the
We
truth
all have
in
to
this
tell the
moment,
truth
too.
if we're up in it. The creature that enters
Now's the
disposal
time to
area
ask
for
what you've
them.
always wanted to know.
Oh no, poor River.
I'm not going to do that. Okay.
What?
Who is it getting delivered to? I'm going to do the bada 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 bada. Castle
Bada
spell.
bada
Bada bada. Don't lie.
That's how it is. That's the
Don't
somatic
lie.
component.
Do. Don't lie.
That's the main verbal component.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
Don't lie. All right. And you see this, it's sort of the expression on his face sort of go a little blank. And you can ask what you'd like to ask him now.
To whom are receiving the crates?
Contact that we have.
What's their name?
I only know him by Wyleth.
As we suspected. What about Yukara?
She is the one to bring salvation.
How?
By overturning the way things are here now.
What time of day was that shipment to be delivered?
By the evening of on the 29th,
What port?
I think Port 3, Culver's Cove.
He's just very casually.
Yeah, he's just hanging with you guys now.
Port 3, evening.
And he
there
almost does
code?
seem surprised as the words are
It's like,
coming
"Oh,
out. But
Is there
yeah.
a code we should be adhering to when speaking with Wyleth?
There would be no mention of names. We would bring the goods to the port, and they would unload.
Did Violet say where they're going after Culver's Cove?
I don't know.
He's not lying.
I worked on the product. The children.
Ew.
I did not make the.
Would the other doctor be a more
privy to that answer.
adept person to talk to you about this?
Professor Truman Vestal was the main contact with this Wiley.
Let's go.
Bring him into the zone of truth.
Yeah.
What's your favorite book?
I like the one with the whale that found him.
Me too.
That's what I suspected.
Let's go to.
Oh, since you created these things, are there more anywhere else?
Unfortunately, you disrupted my breeding ground.
I don't like reading.
But there are parts.
What's their greatest weakness?
They're beautiful.
They're beautiful.
I think we're wasting our time.
Oh, that's gross. Zone of truth, that's gross.
Keeping Zone of Truth up.
Zone of truth up.
You've got
you
it.
can't
It's a-
lie. You got 10 minutes.
Vestal.
You've got about
Wait, is it within a sphere of you or
15
from
foot
where
radius
you
of where I
cast it?
centered the spell. So
What
it's
about
like-
what about a bonus action? Can you move it?
I don't think so.
What if you were the center of the spell? Could you walk with it?
I would say wherever you cast it, I'll let you move your Zone
You
of
can
Truth
make,
for this.
You can make charisma saving throws, by the way, too.
Oh, yeah.
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 Actually, the rule.
After we got all this info, you could have made some charisma saving throws.
For next time with Truman Vestal.
All right.
Let's move. Where's he at? He's in the same cell?
I mean, I can cast
He's
another.
not far off.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but
Everyone tells the truth. We got it over here. We got it over there.
Don't waste your spell slot if she's
Okay.
letting you move it.
All right.
But I'll say you have like 5 minutes remaining.
All right.
Okay,
You
let's
use-
go.
yeah.
With haste.
With haste.
You walk real
Professor
I
slow.
Truman
pick you up.
Vestal.
You
Yeah.
pick him
With
up.
haste.
Justin leads you over. And you see Truman Vestal, very, almost skeleton-like man. Just sort of sitting with his knees up, holding
Like
his
you.
knees.
Disgusting.
Like
Holding
more.
his knees.
He's holding his knees. He's sitting on the ground, holding his knees.
Where is Wyleth taking these creatures?
And he just sort of slowly looks up at you. It's not my business.
Do you have a code that you speak with Wyleth using?
Yes,
What is it?
the thieves can't code.
I knew that.
I knew that.
When? How often can he make charisma checks for each question?
Suspect it.
1 second. Until the spell ends, a creature
I
that
should know
enters
this.
the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while
It's a
in the
failed
radius.
save. Okay. All right. So we'll just have him. What's the DC on it?
15.
That's a 2.
And we do know that Wyleth is our contact there.
Yes.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What?
I've got a question. Who was it
that was going to be speaking directly with Wyleth when you arrived?
It was one of mine,
Who's that?
a student.
What's their name? Uh-huh.
He desperately doesn't want to tell you. Let me get his name because I have it over there.
He said,
Yeah, because I'm gonna need that.
But we also have a no names policy. We need to be careful.
Exactly.
You got this.
Yeah. I just have to meet this
I
person
think
first.
Leaf- I think
He
Leaf
tells
is
you the name.
gorgeous.
Anselm.
Anselm.
And so.
Incel.
What
Yes.
is
Anselm.
What does this student look like?
Oh no.
We'll just go and look at him.
She
I'll just go and look at her.
She.
she.
has looks like a young tiefling.
Is that the one we met?
What color is her skin? Is it lavender?
Or purple.
I think
Is
we
she
met
aware
her.
that
I
she was
swear
part
to
of
God.
this tomfoolery? Or were you just putting her up to it?
Is a devout follower of the divine path.
I think we met her.
I knew I
I'm
couldn't
going
trust her
to-
as far as I could throw her.
I'm going to quickly disguise self to look like the tiefling that we had met that day.
Okay.
Is this the student that you're talking about?
He said, "Shing."
Yes.
It's her night.
Easy
River, that was
peasy lemon
brilliant.
squeezy.
I'm in the zone of
I
truth.
can't believe she lied to us.
Thank you. All right.
Everyone's liars. I
And
think.
is there something particular besides these creatures that Wyleth will be expecting?
The packages.
What?
Just the packages.
Okay.
Nothing else at all.
Nothing but the packages.
How much
What
does
else?
a creature
Wait,
weigh?
wait.
Sorry, Nick.
What else
What
was
else
in
is
the
in the
packages?
packages?
Right here.
Right. I'm so sweaty. I'm sorry.
The creatures.
Uh-huh. And
The blood.
Good God!
whose?
The blood.
The blood that was sent to me.
By who?
Where is it?
Yukara.
Where is the blood?
Is it Yukara's blood? Where is it?
It is with the packages.
It's already. in
Where are the packages?
In the cellar.
Okay, so
Oh my God.
so they're in the tubes.
Why are they using her blood?
They're not.
Whose blood is it?
The prince.
The blood of a creature.
What
One of
creature?
those.
The glutton.
Mr. Glue.
The original.
A troll.
A troll.
Is
This
it
too
still
much for
living?
me.
That's too much.
True blood.
I don't know.
Troll blood.
Let's
This
go
is the
check
sending
blood.
stone you used to talk to Wyleth. What do you discuss?
Shipment. Shipment when it's due.
That's it.
When it's ready. And what Yukara wants from me.
All right.
And at that time,
He's a.
the zone is ending. And he's immediately like,
That we got a lot from that.
We got
Probably
so
more than we
much.
should've
Yeah,
gotten.
yeah.
and you see, he looks
Oh
like
my
he's like in
God.
pain.
Yeah.
I want the prince to be alive so bad just because I want to see him. I want to meet the guy.
Stockholm syndrome.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
He just glares at you.
I'm a detective.
Good talk.
Do one of those. Yep.
All right.
Here, we're done here.
Wait. What's your favorite book?
The zone of truth is already gone.
He might just
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
us the truth at this point.
You
Yeah.
know my favorite book. You used it against me.
Volume 12.
Volume 12.
Oh, wait.
As just as I suspected.
Once again, Mercedes
was-
Rex is spot on.
It was volume 3 that was the hourglass.
Yeah, volume 12 is his favorite, though.
Yeah, he just
He
used
got the ideas from different volumes here and there.
here and there.
All right. Oh, I think we have enough information.
That's Mercedes's catchphrase. Just as this.
I think we have enough information. That's Mercedes's catchphrase.
Just as I suspected.
Oh,
Thank you for everything.
Go to hell.
That's rude.
Gladly.
We'll see you there.
Good one. That was funny.
are you still sweaty?
Yes, I'm always sweaty, Kevin. It's just real me.
No, I was just
Perhaps we should go in 3 days on the ship. I'm the only one that can disguise myself to look like that tiefling.
That was good thinking.
Let me, as we are walking away from this,
I have
Walk
a
and
question. I do have a question. The headmaster was with us during all of
No,
that,
Jeshin took you guys.
so we should tell him about the tiefling. What's her name?
Ash,
Ansel.
Ansel.
And the blood.
Anselm or Ansel?
Ansel.
Incel.
With the N.
Ansel.
Is it A-N-S-E-L-M?
A-N-S-E-L-M. Yeah, Anselm.
Involuntary celibacy.
Okay. I'm going to pull out the sending stone for Needle,
Okay.
and I'm going to say, Needle, I'm glad you're safe. You can only do 25 words, right?
That's for sending.
Oh, okay, so
for
sending-
sending stone, I think it is a. Sorry, let me just real quick.
Sorry.
Sending
Make sure you're using the
stone.
right one. Could you imagine?
Oh my god, hey Needle!
God.
Anyway,
Violet
Hey,
the
Needle!
What's up?
Found out about Violet.
You won't believe
Great.
it.
Hey!
We
So
took
listen
out
to
his
this.
people.
Bitch, listen. You'll never guess.
What is wrong with you?
Does she have a cool nickname? Like Needle's already a sweet name. Like
Knee.
I think that's
Sharp. Sharp.
just might be her nickname.
Knees.
Sorry.
She's like called the knees.
Yeah.
Just once per day. That's it.
the second
Okay.
spell.
As far as I know,
There's no limit.
there was not a
No,
limit.
Okay, good, good.
It's the
Oh,
sending
okay,
You just
okay.
cast
Oh,
it through
it's the sending spell. Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
so
25.
25. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Needle, I'm glad to hear you're safe. That's fine. We cannot make it until the. He said the 29th.
Leaving on the 29th.
Oh, we can.
Oh.
Okay.
So six.
Thanks.
So 6 days from now. 6
Right.
days from now.
Nervous.
We cannot make it until 6 days from now.
This is an until.
Oh. Okay. Until 6 days from now. Jesus Christ, I'm having such
Okay.
order. I have 5 left.
25 syllables.
Until 6 days from now. Will that be okay?
All right. It's a little bit of time. So that would lead you into the 1st of Vernine. You hear back, River. Things are really shaking up here. Yes, I will be there. The 1st of Vernine.
She's shaking up.
Do we know if Needle's at Culver's Cove
Like
right
some
now?
I
We don't
couldn't
know.
ask, even if I wanted to.
What if you yell really,
I
really
will
loud?
tomorrow say
Oh, hey.
to her, hi feet. I will tomorrow say to her,
It's 10 towards
Hi,
feedback.
I will say, first of all, where
That's your
and
nickname.
where are you currently, and where do you want to meet? That's what I'll send her tomorrow. Then I'm going to take out the stone for Wila, and I'm going to, mimicking Dr. Vestal's voice, Professor Vestal. Is he a doctor, or is he just a professor?
Professor, but I mean,
Did he go to
He's a
school?
doctor, I
Did he go to
think.
could be
school?
professor.
Or was Archibald Payne's
Why do I always
doctor?
hold
it?
Dr. Archibald
Hey,
Payne.
girl.
Hey, sis.
So
Hi, sisters.
Hi,
Physics
sisters
professor.
and best friends. And I'm going to say,
In a whisper.
yeah, in a whisper.
All right, what do you're gonna do a mimic? So you do a performance check on this.
Yes.
All right. So go ahead. Tell me what you're going to say first, and then
Okay.
we'll decide on how we're.
I'm going to take out this next one. I'm going to say, shipment is ready. Everything is going as planned. We will be there. Or we will be leaving on the 29th.
Go ahead and roll me a performance.
Feel better.
Okay. 16?
16. Okay.
Oh, that's not your best.
On my best roll.
You hear back.
Only +3 for performance.
Why are you contacting me again?
Oh God.
Yes. That is the time we are to meet.
He's suspensions.
Let me know if anything changes.
Okay, he's not too suspicious yet.
He's a little dependent.
The Pinjins.
Oh.
Why are you contacting me again?
He's gonna
Does it
have
just-
trust issues.
Do you think it just comes through the sending stone? Is there like a beep?
It goes.
Like
Like a
does it just like you're
No.
just walking about and you're like, whoa,
No,
there it is.
you sort of feel like a hum,
All right.
and it'll warm, and then you can bring it. You bring it up with the message.
Yeah.
It's magical. You know what's happening.
We can
It's
fart into it.
We're gonna
and
fart
then
into it
we're
for
gonna
a while
bully him
tomorrow.
because that's.
Okay.
I think that's what he deserves.
okay. So every day after this,
It
you
was-
would
it
just
was-
fart
fart.
into it once a day.
Pocket. And there was
Or
a
maybe
fart.
a
What
penis
would it be?
Butt dialed.
Mhm.
Fart dial.
Wouldn't it be interesting to? Oh, I just had a thought.
It's not like a walkie-talkie. He
I
hears
had a-
it in his mind.
Oh, in his brain
It's
space?
in his brain.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not out.
I thought it was just like the stone was like.
No, it's not like a walkie-talkie. It's just like the sending spell. So you hear it.
I don't know what
Okay.
this is. I'm a fraud.
That's okay. I forgot that it was the same, that you only had 25 words like the sending spell. So it's
I don't
tectonic.
think we've ever exceeded 25.
No, I
No.
thought we always just did a sentence. Or like
I
Typically,
was do it
yeah.
one sentence, but then that could be manipulated.
Well, now I'm like stressed about it. I just need to just say what I have to say. If it's a very extended period of words, then
I love an extended period of words.
extended period of words.
So, what do we do to prepare?
Is that not a good idea? Though?
We have to look at the blood in the cellar.
The blood.
The blood in the cellar from the troll.
The blood in the
Trouble in the
cellar.
cellar.
Let's go to the troll bed and set it. I should have made next English.
I should have just been al dente at this point.
So, we
Troll blood?
Troll
should
blood.
see the troll blood.
We should talk
Talk to the headmaster.
headmaster again.
Could we catch him up to speed on what was said?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
So,
Let's go.
You guys catch him up to speed. I won't
Yeah, we don't
make you
have to
role
kill
play
him.
that whole thing.
as we're
So-
walking through the halls, we see the Misting Keepers carrying that tiefling.
You do not.
And,
We don't. Okay. We do. No.
Okay, Dungeon Master.
I have an idea.
What?
Let's hear it.
I'm wondering if we, and I don't know if it's a good idea, so you guys have to tell me. What if we contact Wylith and we tell him that we were killed by the glutton, the four of us? We would be wiped off of the map as a threat.
Ooh. But what if he has a secret team here to prove that
He doesn't.
how do you know?
Because I know Wylith and I know he's changed. But, he's clever, but he's not
I think that maybe.
wasting resources.
I think that maybe less is more.
You know what, you're right. But it was just an
It
idea.
is a good idea, though.
It's still in play.
We'll see how the next 3 days
Deceiving
go.
Wylith with the stone is absolutely still in play.
Can we trust Needle?
I would trust Needle with my life, and there's not a lot of people I will say that about.
Okay. I trust you with my life.
Thank you.
The amount of times I've saved you.
Nyx has shut down many things at this point.
Mm-hmm.
The cellar. Shall we?
Let's
Yes.
find that blood.
Find the blood? What is this blood?
He said it was in the packages.
In packages.
So is it
No,
just
I think it's in the tubes.
In the
in the tubes, or is it in the
The
crate-
package. I thought it was in the
creatures?
packages
But did
already.
they use the blood to make the creatures.
I don't know.
No, I think it's. He said the creatures are in there. I said what else, and he said the blood. So
But I asked where the blood was, and he said it's in the.
cellar.
The
In the-
precious blood of the lamb.
Let's just
The creatures in the blood.
and see what she said.
He said it was in the packages already.
Yeah, it's already packed away. So we gotta go to the package.
I think it's in the tubes, but we can definitely check.
The tubes where the creatures were?
Are the Mystic Keepers still down there?
You guys head to the physics building.
Mm-hmm.
You guys get to the front of the building. You notice there's a posting that is up that talks about the danger warning. There's a poisonous gas leak in the building. The doctor it was receiving treatment, and but the building is closed. So
Is it locked?
it's like, closed up. There's, as you look a
Caution
little
tape.
closer, there's a little some caution tape. Well, there's not caution tape, but you do see some Mystic Keepers walking
Well, we can be
about.
let in because they know us.
We're VIPs.
We're
Yeah,
VIPs.
we're top shit, you know?
We're top shit.
Come on,
Come
we're top.
Top of
Come
the
on.
shit.
I'm gonna go up to
Top
one of the
shit.
Mystic Keepers.
All right. Yeah, you guys go up and you see Nidell
Lie down.
that you recognize. So
We would love to go down and see the cellar.
follow me.
Okay.
I'm so good at this.
Well, the
Very
headmaster
charismatic.
said you would be
Oh,
that
okay.
you'd be here.
Oh.
Oh.
And Nidell leads you to Truman Vessel's office.
Dampen my spirits.
And you guys see that the bookshelf is just sort of that halfway open, so they can go. There, people are coming up and down, and at this time, a Mystic Keeper just sort of leaves, like scoots past you and leaves out the office, and seems to be taking notes of some things. And you guys are free to investigate.
Are we going straight to the cellar? You know what I want to do?
What?
I would love to go to the bookcase itself,
Okay.
and I would like to roll for investigation for volume 42 of Mercedes Rex.
Okay.
For off the rails.
Off the rails.
Hey guys, there was a trap too. Remember about the trap?
I think those are probably taken care of.
15.
What is it?
15.
15. Looking around, you see all of the Mercedes Rex collections, except for volume 42,
It's
which
gonna
is
be a hard
missing.
one to find.
Nix, are these any, would you like any of these?
I have them all.
You have all of them.
Except for 42.
Seems he's in the same boat as you.
River went downstairs.
I'll go with River, but we can zone of truth McGann, see if he has any information about the 42.
No, that's okay. We'll worry about it later.
It's
Don't waste a spell slot on volume 42.
Mercedes Rex.
I'm looking. Are the tubes still down there? Are the creatures still down there? Or were
The
they-
creatures are still there. They are intact. They are.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They're
There's.
gooey.
They're not like moving or reforming. Or
You
doing
cannot
anything.
see
They're
any
swirling.
movement. You don't see any movement. They're not splashing. They are.
not swirling.
They're not swirling or
Okay.
splashing.
What does
Yeah.
the liquid color look like of these?
It's clear.
It's clear.
It's clear.
Water. Like,
But
it's
when we
It's like
saw-
gel-like,
when we
though.
saw
It
them
looks like
before-
thick.
saline solution.
Maybe
When we saw them before, were they swirling and splashing?
they were.
Okay.
Mhm.
So now
Oh, so
they've
Splashing
been
was their
unplugged.
life, and it is not right
They're
now.
not anymore.
They unplugged them. Okay.
But you do see them just kind of like, floating.
Is this all
not
that's down
moving,
here?
Yeah, I want to look around for
Look around.
blood vials.
Look behind.
Looking for the blood.
Look around the room, lass.
14 plus perception.
24.
24. And who is anyone else looking around? About? you
I
say?
think I
Okay.
got a 17.
Okay. More. You're looking at the tubes, the chambers themselves. These and just they appear to be sort of like almost paused in a state of like they're not being grown.
But not destroyed.
It's hard to
yeah,
tell
yeah.
if they're dead or alive at this moment. River, you're looking around. You're checking out one of the chambers. You're sort of following the cords, and you see in the rightmost corner of this room there is a stack of crates.
It's great.
Oh, I'm going right up to it and looking inside of them.
Okay.
It's the
You
blade.
pull off the wooden top of this crate. There's 3 crates here, and there are several vials of a deep, almost purple,
Troll blood.
looks like might be blood, viscous material inside of
Whiskey
it.
blood.
Okay. All right, they're right here. They're right here. And
This giant stack of crates. You're like, I found them.
I found them. So we need to make sure that these are also put on the shipment.
Should we tell? Well, we told that we told.
We told the guy.
Should we?
Who's his name?
Should we see if we can?
Headmaster.
Anybody knows? Does anybody know anything about
Rhinestone?
troll blood?
What? No one's actually getting the shipment.
No,
They have
but we
to.
should know what it is and why
Yes,
it's
but
being
we should know what it
used.
is, but we don't have to ship it.
Oh
No,
yeah.
we're not
We're
shipping
not
it.
actually shipping this stuff.
Okay.
You're
Well,
right.
we
okay.
should. Well,
But we should have 3 crates full of something on there.
Absolutely. Get
No.
the weight right.
I'll give the blood if we need to.
Nick,
I don't.
that's
I don't
lot
think
of
you'll
blood
need
for
to.
a little mouthful.
Is your blood purple?
I'm
You're
maybe
a mammal.
inside.
It's definitely not. But you know what? It's all right.
Is your blood purple?
Yeah. What color? My blood?
Yeah.
No, it's red like everybody else's.
Okay.
That was really rude of you.
Well, I don't know.
Blood check, everybody. Here we go. Here we go.
Y'all become
We
blood
all-
brothers
yeah.
right
We
now.
all bleed.
Blood brothers.
We all bleed
Oh, we
red.
summoned all the gluttons back up.
And in that moment, the ground shakes.
Okay.
I don't like that these things are just kind of in a homeostasis and not.
Well, they need to figure out what they're doing and why they're doing and how they are.
Yes,
If we crack them open, they'll probably attack us. Correct?
Let's just leave them alone.
possibly. Yes.
We'll leave them to the keepers.
The keepers can keep.
Let me think about
That's what they're there for.
That's what they
troll blood. Can I do a history
History
check
check?
on
Yeah.
troll blood?
Sure.
On
I
troll.
would
I'm
like
gonna-
to as well.
I'm gonna aid. I don't even know what that looks like.
8 in a bed.
Like, get that troll blood. Ooh! There's no aid for that.
7. I got 17.
What is the total, Jude?
Let's see. History, I
Leaf.
am proficient. 24.
Is it hats off? We got a hats
No,
off.
I just wanted to.
Oh, you
switch
want to
it.
put it on his hat.
24 total.
He's gonna do it now.
It is.
I know all about troll blood.
It's so on the
You're like,
tip
I read about it.
of your mind's
I rolled
palace.
the best that I
I
could do.
know, but this is a very high DC. I'm very sorry. I said it ahead of time, and there's a reason for it. You have heard in passing maybe something about larger creatures' blood. It does something. It's maybe.
Yep.
In an experiment, something you heard, and yeah.
Perhaps maybe we could find some. This is a magic school, so I do know that there's something to do with larger creatures' blood. So maybe we can find some
Is there
information in the library.
A biology?
One
Books in the
issue is
library.
those professors who cared about biology
evil.
and chemistry and blood, physics. They are part of the divine path. But I think we can get more information about trolls, troll blood, where trolls might be
In
located
a library.
in the library, or
Is
can we
there
ask
is there a TA?
maybe we can ask Professor Rice also. There might be a TA there.
Check the English department.
Professor Rice. I think that's a good idea. He might not know, because he's a language professor.
But we know we can trust him.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the library.
Also,
The library.
The library.
I am gonna scout the grounds a little bit and see if I can find Anselm about.
Incel.
Find the incel.
Gotta be
it's
a
my
lot in
favorite
college.
game.
It's so beautiful.
It is beautiful. What are you doing, River? How much time are you taking? How far away are you going from the group? What is all that kind of thing?
You're going to the library, you said?
I'm gonna go to the library. I do know where that is.
You do.
Cool.
I
It's Jude
am.
doesn't
I mean,
remember.
you might need a little bit of help, in remembering, but you have an idea. You've been there.
Okay. That's where I'm going.
I am just on the campus, walking around the campus, searching amongst the people for the purple tiefling.
Before we split up, can I cast aid at 3rd level?
Sure.
Just in case.
Just in case you guys get 10 extra hit points.
Oh, nice.
10.
10.
Pensky.
Do you have to be within a certain range for them for that? I don't
When it casts, and it lasts 8
Well,
hours.
we were
Wonderful.
together.
Perfection.
We were together. Oh, I
And
thought
it's,
you
and
meant
it's temporary hit points
No, those are the real deal. Those
Max.
raises your max, yeah.
until
for the whole time till our next.
For 8 hours or whatever.
Oh, nice.
sweet.
Oh, my nosy.
And I guess I will go to Professor Rice. We'll split up a little bit.
I'll go to the library with that big beef boy.
Actually,
Yes.
I'm gonna start getting crates ready of what they're gonna look like and need to be and how much they weigh, stuff
You're
like that.
decorating.
Yeah, I'm decorating.
All right, so just kind of like
Yeah, like
figuring
okay,
out
yeah,
weights.
like figuring out the shipment.
Okay. Wonderful. All right, so that takes like a little bit of time here. Leaf is going to the library,
And Nick.
and Nick's. Okay, you guys are in the library. You're scouting
The ground.
the grounds. Give me a perception check. Just perceiving about, looking for a purple tiefling.
24.
24.
15 plus 9 on the perception every time.
Walking around the campus, which is quite large and bizarre in its own right, as looking about, walking through different buildings and hallways. You see a purple tiefling, and you go to approach. They turn around, definitely not the one that you'd seen earlier talking to Nix.
She has a beard.
You look around for some time, and you do not find Anselm.
She's out of this town. She knew.
I'm worried about it.
I wonder how many other students they have employed.
Probably a VA.
Probably. I'm not with anybody. I'm sorry. I'm by
We're just
myself.
talking to ourselves.
I'm by
You're thinking
myself.
it in your own mind.
Yeah.
I wonder how many.
All right, you two heading to the library.
Yeah.
You guys enter. You see Giles.
Giles.
Yeah,
Hi,
he-
Giles. Trolls.
Trolls.
books. Trolls books on trolls.
Oh, this way.
Okay.
He
I don't waste no time.
come on, and he starts taking books down. He's throwing them on with these wooden carts with wheels, and he's wheeling them around. I have one over here. Oh, grabs that. Wheels and finally takes you to this area where you guys sat earlier, days before at those tables, and he starts unloading these books. He has about 8 to 10 books on trolls.
There's got to be something about blood in here. At least one thing.
I would like to.
What in particular?
Blood.
Troll's blood.
Mm-hmm. Uses
Interesting.
and magic.
Are you aware of any fancy things that you can do with troll's blood?
I have read a bit about it. This will be the book. And he hands this large book to you.
Oh no.
I like drop
Oh,
it.
sorry.
It's just like
Sorry.
lands on your
I just
tail.
read a bit faster than you.
I know that's not true, but I
And this is a troll's physiology book.
Okay.
I know I look like I am the beefiest one in this hill house, but I'm not. I know it's really surprising.
Oh, that's why I handed it to you.
I assumed.
I'm gonna search the book.
All right. Page 37.
Oh.
It's like
And you read.
And I
it's
read
like
it.
you're stinky and stupid. I can't believe you fell for it.
And this is all about like the everything about the troll's body, and it's like one of those sort of like, it almost looks like a kid's book, like one of those dinosaur encyclopedias that sort of like breaks the like the skin is like removed in some of the pictures, and it shows the ribs and then shows the organs and things like that. But this section on page 37, in particular, it talks about the mystical and magical capabilities that are believed to be in troll's blood if you were ever to obtain the blood from a troll, which is nearly impossible.
Since we're on the topic, I remember the big axe that you guys have on display here.
Mm.
Is that from a troll?
It's from a creature much like a troll
Uh-huh.
in size.
Uh-huh.
That's actually from a golem.
a golem. A golem.
So as I'm reading the book, do I see any mystical things that you
Yeah,
can
you can
do?
read on, and you see that there is a case, and again, this is written almost for, it's like a children's encyclopedia, so it alludes to a case in which troll's blood was used in a smaller creature, and that it grew the size of this creature to a gargantuan size, but that the creature could only stayed alive for a short amount of time.
Oh, it died quickly. Okay. So it makes them huge, but then they die fast. Everybody else can write that down.
I'm like working through crates.
Yes.
It grows them bigger or to the size of a troll?
It says that it grew them to a gargantuan size.
Gargantuan. How big is gargantuan, scientifically speaking?
Oh, a gargantuan creature could be, well, have you ever seen or heard of a Tarrasque?
No.
Have you ever... They're not all the same size. Have you ever heard of a Kraken?
I've heard of a kraken.
They're a gargantuan creature.
Oh, okay.
But Tarrasques are sort of known as the most gargantuan of all gargantuans.
Tell me more about a terrace. I don't know
Oh.
much.
So if we were to
Oh,
put
the most-
this blood into Nyx, she would grow to be the size of...
I've never tried it, but
Well, it will kill me. It will kill me.
Well, you don't have much time.
wow.
All that
that
work
is
you
not
guys-
true,
all that
young
bonding
man.
you guys were doing.
I thought we were best
No,
friends.
that was Jude. That was not.
That was such a river thing to say, Leaf.
No,
That was the real me coming.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna have to zone of truth this and really flesh some things out. We got a therapy session.
Mort's just constantly casting without
Just,
a
all right, shut up.
That would be bad news bears for
I want to know
river.
a thing or two.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know a thing or two. Anyway, all right. So giant creature, but then they'll die fast, and they're the size of a
Well, a gargantuan creature could mean many things. They could be the size of... Oh, let me think of the smallest gargantuan creature I can imagine. Oh, you know, much like that, I can't think for the life of me of a small gargantuan.
That's kind of a...
What about a medium gargantuan?
Well, like a kraken, I would say, is
Okay,
sort
so
of
the
that
kraken
medium
is
size.
medium.
The Tarrasque would be the largest of gargantuanistic.
How many feet?
Oh. More like, I want you to imagine
Uh-huh.
one of, well, like a small city,
Oh.
the size of Brinlin.
Oh,
That's about the size of a Tarrasque.
that's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, maybe like 150.
No. Have you ever seen an adult dragon?
No. Do I look like I've seen an adult dragon?
Well, I don't know. I don't judge a book by its cover. But adult dragons are gargantuan,
Oh,
oftentimes.
okay.
Sometimes
okay,
they're
okay.
large, but
Okay.
you see a real ancient
I learned
dragon.
so many things today.
Hmm.
Okay, so the blood makes things giant. The blood makes things giant.
In simplest terms, yes.
In theory, yes.
In theory. But how do you, what theory?
Well, the theory in that
Theory.
it's frowned upon, which is why in this book in particular, it's really the only time it's even mentioned, and it's sort of more of a mystical, like, oh, it's believed to be, but we know that certainly this has been tried.
Okay.
Those of us at the university, anyway, would.
So it's been tried here?
Oh, I hope not.
That's good to know. Well, thank you so much, Giles.
You're welcome, Leaf.
We will be seeing you.
Seeing
I'll
you.
be seeing you.
Are they renting out this book?
I don't know, but I do need to ask about my weapons.
Oh.
I thought that might be why you were returning.
I was trying to skedaddle out.
I forgot. Oh, I guess it's okay.
I do
It
need those for the
belongs here.
collection.
It
Yes,
belongs here. I sadly hand him my thing.
the bow and
It
arrow.
was just the bow and arrow, right?
It was just
The bone and arrow. Yeah.
Yeah,
the,
we didn't
the
take...
bone and arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the bone.
Mm-hmm.
The bone and arrow.
And you still have a magical rapier.
Yeah, it's on my rapier,
Mhm.
and you still have your...
Yeah, yours
Oh,
was
yeah, mine
imbued,
is-
so
mine is
yeah.
mine.
Yeah,
Mhm.
mine is mine.
Thank you for taking such good care of it.
You're welcome. It killed a lot of things.
Good to know.
Including the glutton itself.
He looks at the bow.
He shoots you.
Look at that. A few more notches.
Oh.
Do you see?
Yeah.
It inscribes every kill.
How many are on there?
Hundreds.
It's a good bow.
That's a cool bow.
And you see
Goodbye.
he takes it and he just kind of lets go and it floats up.
Goodbye.
I want to do that.
All right. Let's go relay this information.
Okay.
Are we taking the book with us, or I mean?
Yeah, we should take the book out. So yeah.
What about like?
Checking it out.
None of these other books are gonna have any more information.
These were like battles and wars with trolls and things, you know. But yeah, this was the one that spoke of the trolls' blood.
Sure, we'll bring it with us.
Blood.
Okay.
I want to
Well, we
suck
have to
blood.
we have to check it out. We can't steal the book.
Here's my question: is there any more information about this blood in this book, or can I just give it back to you? Because I do not want the responsibility of having to return it later on.
That is the most information I found on the blood.
Well, you trusted me with your ancient, beautiful bow.
I did.
Could I keep the book until the next time I see you?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank
Oh
you.
Oh,
And
rude.
I fill out the little card in the back and hand
Okay. Thank you.
it with my calligraphy set.
It's so big, and I'm like,
Oh.
because you're mad that I took it.
And it's got like this picture of a troll on the front, like looks kind of goofy and like not at all menacing.
I'm just weighing stuff, making sure things are gonna weigh
Yeah.
the same.
All right, you have it this time,
I
Mort.
love how every like 10 minutes he comes and he says, "I'm just weighing stuff."
No, it's just like I'm just I gotta
Yeah.
paint the picture of what the characters are
He's
doing.
role playing.
Yeah. come on.
And as a reminder,
Mort, at this time, you have actually removed most of the vials. You've carefully packed them. You found yourself this nice storage container that one of the Mist Keepers brought down for you. You've labeled them all. You know how many were in there. And you're now, you were provided with some other vials that you guys have been filling with other liquid that feels about the same weight. You're packing them up. So yeah,
Good deal.
you and a group of the Mist Keepers have got it going on.
What happened?
Just leave it alone.
What happened?
Jude keeps going.
I'm just wondering.
Kicking it.
You're floating over here. I think River might have taken to asking some people.
Okay. So yeah, you can absolutely. You're after not like you've done a good job. You're very good at this. You find people, and you're not finding this lavender tiefling. So yeah, you can approach. There's a group sort of in the courtyard area by the fountain, hanging out. Some students.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi. I am wondering if you can help me find somebody.
Depends, I guess. Who
Her name is Anselm.
is what?
Anselm. Anselm.
Anselm?
Yes.
Oh, she's a bit weird.
Is she?
A little bit.
Oh.
I have not seen her today.
Oh, weird. I saw her the other day and I was completely taken by her. And I just really would want
How
to.
old are you?
You were not there.
I'm 25.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were older than that.
Do I look older than that?
Ooh.
Kinda.
E.
Oh.
How's it
Okay.
feel? How's it feel?
Well. Thanks for nothing,
Hats off.
freaks.
25 is old. Let you hear as you're walking away.
It's hat time.
That time.
Bad time.
What time?
Why did everybody drink water? I said
I just wanted water.
everybody just drink
Who
water.
wants the toddler hat?
Not I.
Maybe I should wear it. Switch out.
Oh, what's this one?
What is that one?
A
That's
new
mine.
one.
That's my Freddy.
That's yes.
That-
Oh, I
pretty
need that
cool.
one.
Here, this one might fit you.
Wait,
Oh yeah, with your Freddy Krueger sweater.
All right,
know
I'll
about
take the
this
other
one.
cowboy.
I don't know about this one
I like see.
compared to this
No,
one.
that-
The black one's a little cooler.
You look like a
Give that one to-
natural, like a
Oralman?
game warden type of guy.
Game, yeah, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Game warden. I'll take that.
Oh, that matches
Yes.
you.
Pretty
What are they
teeny
called?
You do look like
Park
Freddy.
Ranger.
Park Ranger.
Exactly what Nick's
I
is.
hate 1, 2.
I hate this.
Right then.
That's the only students I saw on the whole campus.
And that was just the group that you went up to.
Oh.
hmm
Do I see maybe?
There's other kids. There's other.
The only one.
I don't think that you're going to find Anselm. I think that's the point that we're getting.
I think she's gone and beyond.
No, I need to find her.
Oh, you know, I bet we scared her off with our snooping.
But there's Snoopin.
I bet she was
Yeah, she
busy.
just might not be on campus currently.
I'm not on campus with you, so I shouldn't say anything.
You're in the
Well,
dungeon.
I'm in the dungeon.
After you guys leave the library, where are you heading to?
We actually pass by River, and I hear River say that they were interested in Anselm. So I'm gonna walk up now.
Okay.
Oh, right when I say that, right when they're telling me I'm old.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I also walk up because I love drama.
While they're distracted by how old I am going to mage hand their pockets.
That's so rude of you.
No, they called me old.
College students. They just don't know any better.
I don't care.
They're just
They
don't
have
know
no
better.
perspective.
Do you think that River cares? Absolutely not.
All right, so you reach into their college pockets, and you find a few pieces of lint.
Okay.
There's about 15 pieces of copper in the
Some
ones.
earbuds.
Some fuzz, yeah,
Some
secret
earbuds.
fuzz,
Airbud
magic
too.
fuzz,
Yeah,
earbuds.
the dog.
The whole dog.
Yeah, there's like a
There's
couple
nothing.
scrap pieces of paper of some notes that were written from class.
I don't take anything, but I had to check.
Sure, yeah,
They were
Some
with
college
you.
kids are rich.
you're right.
Especially in this area.
I
I don't know if this has
Hi.
heard them call you old.
Yeah, well, they won't help me find the lady that I'm so interested in. So looks like we've got to go.
You're in love?
Goodbye. No, Nick's God.
Oh, that's good to hear. So we couldn't find Anselm.
No.
I looked all over for her. She's not on campus today.
We found out that troll blood is used to grow a small creature to the size of a gargantuan creature.
And then they die fast, but they're really big first.
Oh, so they're gonna inject those things with it then?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not good news.
That's what it sounds like.
Do they have to drink it, or is it injected?
I don't know.
I think it's injected. It could be both. I don't know.
Probably injected.
Should we just smash the vials?
Well, no.
Let me taste it. I'm not there.
You just get a little bit bigger.
Yeah, just like slightly
And then it
taller.
adds 1 year.
Can I start wandering
You're
about
older.
looking for them?
Sure, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna join up.
Just walking around campus
Did
hoping
you
to run
get your
into these
weighing
guys.
done?
All precise.
Perfect.
Did we find out where trolls come from?
We don't know where they come from. We have a book.
We have a book. Where'd they get the troll blood?
From the trolls, I assume.
I think they live in caves, don't they?
Well,
And
they
forests.
said it
Couldn't we
was
look
with
through the book
Yukara.
for trolls' natural habitat?
Oh,
around
yeah.
our area?
Probably the swamps.
That's a 15 plus what? Something.
Push what?
What kind of roll would that be?
History or intelligence?
Well, if you're looking for it in the book.
Oh, you're looking. You're
Investigating.
investigating.
Oh, 19.
19. You are able to very quickly in the glossary check it out, or the index rather, and or the glossary. Which one's in the
The
front?
index.
The index.
Prologue.
The habitats, the natural habitats of trolls, and you find that there are several different types of trolls. There are frost trolls and cloud trolls and
Swamp troll. Maybe a swamp troll.
hill trolls. No, trolls are generally found under bridges. You have to give them. You have to finish a riddle or solve a riddle too. But no, trolls are they can be all over the place. They are well hidden. They are. I'm just sorry.
Okay, so nothing that's really.
They're
I
everywhere.
don't think where they're from is important. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that this blood is bad news, though. Perhaps we should do
You
it.
want to smash the blood.
But
But
should
when-
we smash?
I don't think it's doing
Let's take the blood
anybody
to
any
Professor
good.
Rice and see what he says.
This is also, remember, an encyclopedia for children, and so some
yeah,
of
it's not
the
gonna be like
Information.
some of the information is
blood.
not going to be like 100%.
So I was like, maybe
but
we
it's-
don't need to take it.
But
with
trolls can live anywhere.
I mean, but
And-
we just stumbled across troll blood. You know, like,
Yeah, we
I
could.
mean, maybe we could.
It could be used for science.
I think that it's best served not coming with us
Well,
literally
not
anywhere we
with
go.
us. Not with us. But
we put it in
don't
the bag of
destroy
holding?
it.
No, I don't want to take
You
it
don't
with
want
us.
to put it in there?
I really don't want it because I don't think it's a good idea to turn anything into a huge size and then they die.
What if we want to kill something?
Yeah, we
that's
could.
small?
Yeah, but then it'd be hard.
But then it would be harder to kill. Not only that, but it would also be
Yeah,
destroying
put
everybody else.
Put him in a little mine box.
You know what? We're just gonna not take the troll blood anywhere with us, no matter what.
I might take a vial.
Okay.
I think we should have some maybe just in case.
What are we gonna use it for?
Well,
Well,
what if
just
somebody
studies.
asks about
I think
it?
it's very
What if somebody-
irresponsible.
What if somebody needs it? Like we go to another town and they're like, "Oh, I'm an expert in troll blood."
You know how much bullshit things we had in the bag of holding in the last campaign?
I'm not saying that I just think it's irresponsible to
Yeah,
have
we'll
it.
bubble wrap it real good, so it doesn't spill.
Bubble-
Okay, let's
what
just
is
take
bubble wrap?
let's just take it right now to somebody and we talk to them about it.
Take
We
a
don't have
vote.
to Take it with us.
I just don't think we should have it with us because if somebody were to get their hands on it,
And then put it in one of those things and then blow them up
Yes.
to a Tarrasque. Yeah.
we could die at any minute. I'm just saying. And that's all of our stuff
Should
up for
we
grabs.
leave some with
I think
the headmaster?
Let's talk to someone of more knowledge about this maybe real quick.
the headmaster.
Headmaster or Professor Rice real quick.
All right. Where do you want to head?
I guess Headmaster. I don't think the linguist would know as much. Troll blood!
All right. Tribrock to meet you again. Oh, another visit.
If
Follow
you wanna
me,
sit with
follow
us, you'd
me.
be
This is the
quick.
third time we've been here today.
I know. So we got a lot of. We got a
Walking
couple
around
days.
so much.
We got a couple days to plan, you know. So we gotta.
Yeah, we got time.
And the headmaster. Oh, what can I do for
Blood, we
you?
have blood.
Troll blood. We got it. What? Where?
What should we do with it?
What should we do with it?
But they need it in the shipments, is what we're trying to say.
It
is
makes
that
the monster
Right.
giant.
I just got the report. I have not even had time to look at it yet.
What else are
would
you
they-
doing?
running
So many things,
Very
my
busy.
friend.
Forgive me.
It's
This is
fine.
important.
It
This
is.
life
It
altering.
absolutely is very important. It just got delivered moments before
had
you
to
got
answer
here.
your emails first. Had to catch up on.
I did. But okay. So 3 cases is what the report says.
3 cases weighing 27.6
Kilogram.
stone.
Stones.
Stone river and Scottish.
It says that you have replaced vials with an adequate or similar amount of volume per crate.
He spent all day doing that.
Good work.
Yeah, it's tiring with one arm. But moving crates.
Troll blood is it's considered a contraband.
Oh.
No way.
Indeed, it is incredibly dangerous,
Expensive.
expensive, used very maliciously.
We should flush it.
The toilet.
Put it into
Then
the
all
sewer
the
system.
alligators will get huge.
Probably
Why
not.
not?
We don't want the large fish to
The
start.
frogs.
Let's just
Wailing
smash it on
out
the
of
ground
the-
and let it.
Giant pigs and crows eating it.
There are ways to do this in a manner in which we know it will forever be dispelled.
Well, then let's do that.
Okay,
It's
well, then
serving no good for anybody,
we'll let
which
you
I
take
did
care of
say.
the troll blood, even though.
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I told you so.
More just thinks it'd be a
I
really
mean,
cool way
we
to
should
go
keep
out
some of it,
Yeah.
to chug some
To
troll
study.
blood, get real big.
Yeah,
and
keep
then-
but it
some
should not be
for studies.
consumed.
No.
All right, but let me just say, you didn't know that all of these people were doing all this like evil things in the basement. So if we leave it here for studying and for science, then who's to say that somebody else won't turn evil because they see that they have this thing that they could use to do evil with?
That is certainly the case with all things that hold power. That was a mighty issue a millennia ago when magic was being used.
But let's at least separate the troll blood from the.
I just think
shuffling horrors in the
perhaps there
basement.
should be 1 or 2 vials kept with somebody who is very trusted.
They will be kept with me. They will
Yes.
be studied. I have a way of knowing how to
What if he was the big bad?
analyze.
He's Yukara.
I'm just saying,
Where's the
we
prince?
don't have any use for it, and it will do no good in our bag.
Oh, please do not.
Oh
take
yeah, I
it.
never thought we should keep it. I just thought we shouldn't destroy all of it.
Good thinking. Yes.
All right. Well, is there any interesting things going on in the next 2 days? Concerts or...
I mean,
In
there's.
Miskatonic,
Like the death march.
it's just moaning.
I mean, there was-
Funerals.
Monks moaning.
There is the convention, and it's not until next month. But
Oh.
Oh, that's too far away.
no.
We need something to do for the next
What
2
kind
days.
of
don't we?
We could just sleep
the
for 2
Mercedes
days.
Rex convention.
Mercedes Rex convention
Yeah, indeed. You're not going.
What?
next month.
Is he coming?
We'll have to make time.
The Mercedes Rex convention is one of the largest fan base. People come in,
Mercedes
they
Rex
dress
is
from
real,
their
it's a
favorite
fictional
The
characters.
writer of it.
It's real to me, damn it.
Well, is this a traveling convention?
They do. They have quite a few stops. Yes.
Well,
else?
Well, I'd have to check.
Do we have a tour schedule?
Oh god.
I do somewhere. I'll have Dry
Yeah.
Rock
So excited.
gather that.
Okay.
I'll get it to you.
We'll go to one of them, whichever one's closest.
there might be one at home, although I've never heard of this, so perhaps not.
All right.
You're the only person I've ever met who's never heard of Mercedes Rex.
Oh, I'm sorry, I read things worth my time as a child.
You offended everybody in this room.
And you see the headmaster.
Miskatonic is home to one of the best Mercedes Rex conventions. I think we are the best host city for it, to be honest.
I agree. I don't know that there's many. He makes small stops, and they do, but the main convention is here.
We're gonna have to make a little trip back, I think.
If we have time.
What, in a month's time?
It is. It's in Vernine, I believe. Let me check my Drybrock. Can you bring me my calendar, please?
This has gone off.
It's like
42.
3 days in a city. What are you gonna do? And we're just gonna be a mess.
We'll sleep and fast forward.
The 18th of Vernine.
18th of the 9.
Almost day.
I'ma stay.
Mama,
I'ma stay.
Almost
And
day.
I must stay
I'ma stay.
for this convention.
I'ma stay.
Oh,
And the 18th of
great.
9, Mercedes Rex will.
Right?
The author will grace his or her presence.
Vernine. When it, I can't remember when
If I
River's
could
birthday
read
is.
them,
Is
I don't
River's
know what
birthday
I'd
in
do.
Vernine? Yes.
Oh, River.
Yes, it is.
No, you're not in Vernine. You're in Bradine. You're Bradine.
Bradine, okay.
You're Bradine, baby.
Your
The
body,
19th of
baby.
Bradine.
I thought I tried. Wait, the 19th. Okay.
And what day is the convention?
On the 18th?
18th of Bernine on Amos Day. Just I did a quick drawing of a troll.
very good.
So don't if you see that guy, stay away.
I sure will.
Okay.
If you are, if you are looking for something to do in the next days, I would
Oh no, you're gonna make us work.
advise you to make a sturdy plan with the Mist and Keepers that you'll be traveling with.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Yes, we still have to do that.
I guess so. I'm ready to go.
Are there any watery dangers we have to worry about on our boat?
On our trade route, there's not too many. There haven't been in the. I mean, there are. The pirates have been some trouble as of late, but
When I was a boy, I used to play pirates with my sister, and it was so much fun. I always played
You have
the
a
pirate
sister?
captain, and my sister was the first mate.
You have a sister?
I do.
Okay. Is she alive?
That's a weird thing to ask.
The sound of truth is about to come out. That's just gonna use that as a threat. No.
That's a strange thing to ask me, but I believe she still is alive.
You believe?
It's been some time.
Oh.
Did I kick it again? Yeah. I am a big
I
thief.
hope that you do not have the opportunity to play pirates on this route. Generally, the trade route is quite safe. It's just with the recent goblin attacks.
We've seen a few.
Should
Right.
make plans with them, and then we should sleep until we have to go.
Sleep for 2 days and
Then
Rest
go.
up.
It's almost like
Just
we'll
sleep
fast
for 2
forward. You know what I mean? Almost like we'll fast forward through time.
I've
and-
slept through like weeks before.
You've slept through
10
years.
Years.
I fast forward
A
10
decade.
years. I fast forward 70 years basically on this body.
On his mouth.
on this
On
awesome
the
rocket
body.
pod.
Who are the Miston Keepers that will be traveling with us?
Well, that is something I wanted to discuss with you all.
Kind of choose.
Sort
We
of.
can pick and choose.
Well, because you're sort of spearheading this
Oh yes,
coup.
Leaf spearheading it.
Nadine. Wait, is
Am
that her name? Nidell.
Nadine.
It's a
Nadine.
man. Right?
Nidell.
You
Nigel.
have
Nigel.
the ones that you know are
Jeshin?
Nidell, Jeshin.
Jeshin?
Yes.
I like
Also,
Jeshin.
I
You like
think-
Jeshin.
Sasha.
Sasha is the young
Sasha.
one.
Ooh,
Oh
I
no
don't
no
wanna
no no!
traumatize
Oh no!
Sasha.
Oh no!
I don't
She's
want the
very annoying to me.
responsibility.
No offense to Sasha.
I like
She's not
Sasha.
annoying, she's just young.
I don't want to traumatize such a young
Sasha's-
person.
Bubbly.
What about me?
bubbly
You
personality?
jumped in on your own.
Nidell and also Jeshin. Those are good ones.
Jeshin has my vote.
We want,
Actually,
Lord Argart.
what are the choices?
Is he
Do
gone?
Well,
we-
I don't know that you've met all of the Misting Keepers,
Okay,
but
maybe-
if you wanted to,
We want
this
your
is what
best
I'll
man.
do. I will give you the roster, and I do have sort of what their strengths are.
Oh good.
Yeah.
If you wanted to look through that,
Mhm.
and then
Popping out
Choose
of
for
crate.
that.
I have a feeling Sasha's going to be very good at something.
Sasha's wonderful.
I think so too.
Hmm
She smelled nice.
She's a very
Old
she's a
man?
very effective keeper.
Freak.
Smelling her hair.
I'm
Frederick
not
told
saying
me.
she's a bad person. I'm just saying that she was rather.
Yeah, we don't even have to speak with her.
She would speak enough for everybody.
In
at
all
the table.
fairness, you were in a much different position then. You might find that you love Sasha.
Were we not?
What if that's
I
your
love
true
very
love?
few people.
Well, you might enjoy their company. We don't know. But regardless, I will leave all of my keepers are incredibly competent. There won't be a bad choice, but I would advise that you choose a few that are seaworthy.
Yes.
Have their sea legs.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, let's get the roster, make our decisions. Tomorrow we'll make a plan, and then the next day we'll leave.
Wonderful. And with that, we'll take our break.
Oh,
Taking a break. Come on, baby. Give us 20 minutes, and we will be
Hey.
back.
Don't forget, subscribe to us.
Hey, don't forget, subscribe.
And also, our YouTube. And if you
YouTube.
have a Prime membership,
Oh,
you
boy.
can
Just
subscribe.
like JD Poo just did.
Oh, see,
Thanks,
JD
Jade.
Poo.
Jade,
Thanks,
thank
Jade.
you.
Love ya. Love ya, love ya. All right, give us 20 minutes, friends, family, and lovers. We'll be back. Fat piss. And we're back. Fat Piss Productions. Just kidding. We're not. That's not who we are. Five-sided die.
I just spent 10 minutes refuting Fat Piss
No, I'm
Productions.
sorry.
We're
I've
not
done
gross
it.
guys.
We're gross.
We're gross.
All right. We're back though for realsies. And friends, you guys had talked to the headmaster, got some information. You got a roster to look at. You guys can pick your team of the Mystic Keepers and make a plan. Making a plan.
We got a plan.
So let's look at this. Let's look at this roster. And
Yeah,
this.
bring them out. Let's
It is
take
getting
notes.
it's getting very late
We'll
into the
go
evening
back
at
to
this
our
point.
we'll go back to our
Okay.
cabin and sit around the fire, and then we'll look at the roster as friends.
Does it have little perks and cons and
Yeah,
pros?
pros and cons
Perks
and
and
happies
cons.
and yeah.
Perfect. So we
Those
go
who
back
have been
to
on sea adventures.
Busima's.
We go back to Busima's.
Bussy house. And we...
House of Bussy.
House of Bussy. Boots the house, butts down.
Not the house of Bussy.
We're not gross people.
Bussy the house. We're not gross people. Bussy. So...
Going back to Big Bussy.
Fat Bussy Productions.
All right, so we're back at Fat Bussies.
No.
Fat Bussy.
And and we.
Five-sided pussy.
All right, what about
we need to reel it in.
what about
We're off the
Sasha?
rails. We're volume 42 of Mercedes Rex.
We're finding it.
This is it.
All right. How do we feel about
Hydrate.
Sasha? I hit the mic. I
Hydrate.
hit the mic with my thing.
This is your first interaction?
Oh, hello.
I don't have a drink.
Thank you for joining.
Okay.
Hey, if this is your first interaction with us and you want to catch up on our story, go and find our YouTube, Five-Sided Die on YouTube. You can watch all of our episodes beforehand.
Find
Oh,
out
boy.
why
But please
Mort
enjoy,
has one
enjoy
arm.
this right now.
All right, roster. You guys got a roster?
All right, we
You
got
guys
a
Yes,
sit
we're
down.
looking at the roster.
We got Sasha.
Trash.
Yeah, who's on this roster?
There's a number of names. The Mystic Keepers has got a good 60 members
Ooh.
strong.
Yeah, I don't think
Um,
we're
Who
gonna
is
write
the
them.
We're not gonna go
if
for
we
60.
scan, who are the ones that look like they would be the best fit for a sea journey?
Right. Yeah. So you guys, looking through, figuring out, you guys can put together a team of 8 Mystic Keepers. So you guys are going to pick your 8 Mystic Keepers plus the crew that you will have on board, but they will be mostly doing boat duty work.
Boat duty work.
Right. You know the kind.
You know the kind.
But yeah, on the Mystic Keepers list, there are quite a few that are that have gone on these routes before, the seafaring routes, and
So we pick them.
among them is Sasha is on that list.
You did that on
Telling you the heck
purpose.
what?
Did that on purpose.
I did immediately.
I'm not gonna
Um,
I won't go through all this, but Mort's gonna try to intimidate.
Or Nidell
Like,
or
are you ready
Jeshin on the
for
list.
what's gonna
Nidell
happen
is
to you?
also on the list.
Do you know what we're up against?
Sasha's the name of one of the Attack on Titan fighters.
I know.
Who else?
That's
do you think?
right.
Are you caught up?
I'm.
The whole thing?
I have the last 4 episodes.
We
to
are
watch.
in the middle of a game.
Sasha, Attack on Titan is they gave them too much troll blood.
Too much trouble.
Too much troll blood.
Who else?
What happened?
So we put together a roster.
We
We
got
got
a
a
roster.
Yes.
We got
you'll,
8.
You'll get to know the 8 as
You
you.
look them up
And you know
on
what?
the
I'm
down real
sleepy.
good.
I'm gonna first of all have
And
a
crew.
snack.
Have a snack.
The
And
rest of
then-
your old oatmeal from your
No, I
backpack?
have that for breakfast.
Ew.
You put it away.
Is it getting moldy?
I'm going to have that for breakfast.
You guys could have gathered up some things from Busima's and got some fresh food. We'll say for the. If you want to mark off 4 silver because you guys are champion status in the city, you guys have a nice little discount at Busima's.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, thank you, Leaf.
All right.
Sugar daddy over here.
I know.
I haven't paid for a thing.
I don't
that
even
mean?
keep track of my gold.
What does sugar daddy mean?
It's all Leaf.
Huh?
What does sugar daddy mean?
Oh, it
you're
means you're
sweet.
very sweet.
Well,
Dissolve
I'm very
in
sweet.
water.
People tell me that all the
I
time.
call
It
my
just
dad
means-
sugar daddy.
honestly, it just means you have a lot of money.
That means I have a lot of money.
And that you are.
That's not
Bit of a
canon.
mark.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, well, anyway, good night.
Thank you.
Sleeping?
Sleeping. Long rest.
All right, long rest.
Good
Wake
night.
up in the morning.
Feeling like, we have to get rid of our extra hit points then.
All right.
Your 8 8
I'll
hours
pass
has
it
passed.
right away.
Why don't we wait till we get
Well,
on the
wait.
boat?
No, it's an 8-hour spell. We're gonna need that.
Yeah.
Let's
Hmm.
talk to our crew people.
Hi.
So-
You
It's
guys
next
wake up
day.
in the morning. It's the next day. Head in, through. Busemas has got a delicious breakfast going on. And you guys see at the bar, sitting at the bar, is Lycian.
Lycia.
You guys kind of just like left after the
Oh.
thing, but yeah, she's
I thought
sitting.
she was going back to her lord.
She's sitting at the bar. Appears to still be in Brinlin.
Hi.
Lycian. Good morning.
Good morning. I've been wondering where you all were.
We are actually about to partake in a pretty serious business.
Really?
Yes.
Can't get a day off around
Let's
here.
let's catch you up to speed.
Let's catch me up to speed. Okay. And so you guys.
Very cinematic.
Yes.
Eating breakfast.
Oh my goodness. Well, what are you going to take the boat then?
Yes, I mean that's what we're planning on doing at this current point in time.
Very good.
That's all we have planned.
Well, I will be leaving Brenlin in about an hour. Lord Argod has spoken with the lady, Anjanae, and fulfilled whatever it is that he had to get done, and we're going to head back. So it was very nice meeting you all.
Thank you for your help to put these demons to rest.
I am happy to have been of help. What are you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you going to do?
In
She just stumbled. She
in
doesn't get
regards to what?
an Irish accent. Well,
Once we get there, we're
Once
just gonna
we
pop
get-
out
Well,
like a
no,
cake.
I mean, now that the glutton is gone.
Oh, you.
well, I seem to have found some friends and a purpose,
Who?
and I will see that through at the very least. Frodrick has some things he wants to learn about.
Yeah.
And I find that I feel better now, but I do feel a new calling. Some reinvigorated life.
Friendship.
Good.
Maybe
It's the
that's what it's
power
called.
Of friendship.
Oh,
And this.
this elderly visage.
Right.
I don't damn it. It's painful, but if I am to gain life back, then beautiful. But I think that's a trap that my mind would fall into if I kept thinking that way.
Did you ever find out why?
How it aged me?
Right.
We have not. I had a theory about life for life. It was the darkness and the dark things we were doing. It was literally eating away at my life.
What saved you? What caused you not to cross over?
I do not know. There was a white light, a feminine voice, and some beetles. And I was just grateful to even awaken.
What
There were
did the
some
voice
beetles?
say?
Yeah, what did the voice say? Mortimer.
Not yet, I believe. Something of that nature.
Who was it?
I still yet to know. I do not believe it's my mother. I think I would have recognized it.
It was an unfamiliar voice.
Yes. So, I guess if I were to hear that voice, maybe that's why I live each day.
Hmm.
Hear it once again.
Yeah, maybe that's your new destination.
Think it's the prince's voice? No, no, that doesn't matter.
He is known to have quite an effeminate voice.
Is he?
Uh-huh.
Is he really?
I don't think so. I was just playing.
You guys haven't ever heard that?
I have not heard anything, nor do I care to hear anything about the prince.
The prince, that's what brought us all together.
You don't care
Elise.
for the prince?
I mean, I don't mind. I don't really have a care one way or the next about him currently at this moment until we figure out what happens next.
Well, I do hope he's alive.
Oh, who's to say?
Well, I
I
do
think
know
he's alive.
if you look up in the air and you see just a giant prince, that they probably fed him troll blood. I do know that.
That's true.
I do know that.
Isn't he blonde?
Oh my.
If you just there he is.
So you think that we're just going to see some very large
It's
blonde
not out of the
boy?
range of possibilities.
And I do know.
I'm just keeping our minds open here.
If we see a large prince in the sky,
Therefore, troll blood.
troll blood.
Yep.
Good to know.
You think that they would feed the troll blood to the prince if they have him?
They are
I think they're using him as leverage if they have him.
probably.
I don't think
they're
they-
using him as a weapon.
Who's to
Not to
say?
pretend. I don't know Violet's inner workings.
But
I don't-
I love that so much.
I have to be honest with you,
They made him a giant.
If his hair is just floating and hitting people, knocking them over,
Just flowing hair.
draining the water supply, then you know he's got
Right.
Why is his hair draining the water?
Because it's so big. It's
Well, in any
Okay.
case, it would be lovely to find him, but at this moment in time, we've got a little bit more important things to focus on than the prince. Although hopefully he's alive, right?
yeah. I mean, we don't have a lot to go off by the prince.
No.
But we do know we're on this boat trip.
Yes. And he's not going to be giant.
When
I
d-
do know.
when
that
do you
it's
leave?
Giant.
We leave on the 29th.
Sorry. geez.
Tomorrow.
Right.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And then, what will you do when you see Violet?
Hopefully, I will be disguised enough that he won't recognize me.
What if he recognizes us?
Well, you're not going to go face to face with him.
Are we going to hide in the crates?
Are we all going to
Are we the Trojan horse innards?
I just think, unless... I don't know. If you are there, then he's definitely going to know it's me, and then it'll all be for nothing.
Yeah, we can.
You can't show yourself.
Honestly, Nix, you should probably get a top-down view.
Oh, I could
Strategically, we could strategically surround. We know the area, we know the houses, we know the businesses.
Yeah, we know the friends who we've lost.
You bet.
May he rest in peace.
Lord
Be
our God.
careful. Good luck,
Thank you.
and I hope I see you again.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
It's been an honor fighting with you.
You as well.
She was
And
talking
you know
to
what?
me,
I was talking to all of you,
but
but
especially me.
she was making eye contact.
But
She
here's
still is.
Ranger to ranger.
I
I'm
don't
a
think that any of
scarecrow.
us would be here if it wasn't for you. So.
Oh, I appreciate that, and I appreciate your help on the roads. I have to be getting on now, so
Be safe.
Tell Lord our God that we send our regards and
we will. And he has written up a proper knighting
Oh, good.
that will be
very
sent.
easily taken care of, I have to
well,
say.
we're doing good deeds, you know.
I'm very charismatic.
He wouldn't be dead if it wasn't for us. So.
He wouldn't
Yeah,
be
that's-
dead?
He would be dead.
Lord our God.
Maybe
You-
you were definitely a help.
Lucian might have been able to take it, but no, all right.
Yeah.
We should talk with the people that we're going to have on our ship.
That's right.
Let's go, let's go.
Thanks for helping us.
Thank you,
Thanks for being you.
Okay.
and thank you for being you, Nix.
She gives really good salute for some reason
Salute,
because she's
yes.
nervous.
She
Right.
really is a cheese fest, isn't she?
Who?
Nix.
Lucian.
Oh, no, not Lucian. Nix.
Cheese fest.
A cheese fest.
I
Well, she's a mouse folk.
love a cheese fest.
Are we here? Do we hear this? No.
I'm just telling.
All right, listen up, maggots. We're getting the crew.
Oh, yeah.
We're
can
getting
we,
the crew ready. They're
get
not.
them together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want to
you
waste time searching for them.
Listen
You
up,
guys-
maggots.
We'll head to the building, and the headmaster had told you that you guys would go back to that dome-like building that you'd never. it's almost got this sort of magic about it that like
Okay.
you've seen it so many times in your memory, but you never even gave it a second thought. But now that you know it's there, it's so obvious. Why had you never known about it before?
Yeah. Okay.
But you head there, and there is you see Kashan Nadir, the captain, is holding sort of a large, conference of the Mist and Keepers, and gathering them together. They're sort of everyone's sort of hub talking, and then you guys walk in.
Hello.
Are you ready?
All. Yes.
Hello,
Here
all.
are. Hi all. Here is the crew that we have selected.
She takes the list. All right, listen up. And she begins reading the names. And you see some of them, as they're all seated, some of them, are anticipating whether or not they'll be called. Some of the names that are called look excited. Some of them look not excited.
I'm staring those down.
Mood.
But they all line up next to Captain, and the rest of you are dismissed back to your stations. And she has these 8 Mist and Keepers there. The day is yours to go over what you wish, to make any plans. Let me know if you need anything. I have all the confidence in the world in these folks.
Before you go,
Yes.
what would you do?
What?
We have no idea what we're doing once we get there.
We do. We talked to the headmaster.
We're just gonna pop out of the box.
What would I
No,
do?
we're not going to pop out of the boxes. He said that we're going to make the trade while they're loading up the packages into the ship. That's when the Missing Keepers will attack.
The Trojan horse.
Yes, a Trojan horse. Exactly, a Trojan horse.
Okay, then
Yes.
what do we need a plan for? That's our plan, right?
Well, we need to catch them up to speed with it.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, Leaf.
well done.
So while their hands are
So,
Mercedes Rex.
in volume 17, no.
The Trojan horse was volume 27.
also,
Right.
for
That is what
what
I
it's
wrote down.
worth, as we get on the ship, as we do all this, there will be possibly a purple tiefling trying to get on as well. She is not to get on. Her name is Anselm.
Okay.
And don't be confused when the purple, when River, they.
Yes, I will be disguising myself to look like her.
Oh, I was going to say, not a purple, but understood. Wonderful. All right, so you guys are left with your Nidell and Sasha, who you obviously recognize and know. And then your 6 others. You guys will be taking with you Gawardia,
Guardia.
yes,
LaGuardia.
LaGuardia?
Argenta, Cassian,
Prince?
The Prince Cassian.
yes. You will take Leopold,
He's my favorite. I'm playing favorites. Leopold.
Wolf,
Wolf.
Oh, I should have said
Wolf.
waited. That's cool.
and Hugh.
Grant?
Grant?
I love the way that you wrote Hugh.
Chewy.
Just the color.
H-U-E, yes.
I saw that too.
H-U-G-H.
Hug.
So we're Trojan horsing. Imagining that.
Have you read
What
the
does that
Mercedes
mean?
Rex books?
And like half of them. Oh, yes. Volume 27. And the other half have no idea.
So we catch them up to speed. I do have a question. Are we like the tubs? Are we taking the actual tubes of the guys?
You have to figure that out.
I don't think we should.
I don't think
because
we
we're
should.
giving him a weapon of.
Because we're not doing the real vials. They.
We're getting if they can awaken.
What
then-
can we? Yeah.
Can we give them fake
If I may,
Yes.
Sasha.
Hugh. It's Hugh.
Oh.
Hey, Chewie.
H-U-G-H.
Okay.
What did you do?
maybe we put something inside the large crates. Maybe we recreate something similar.
I think that's a great idea.
But I don't think we should move the beasts.
No, no.
Ooh.
No.
What if
Well, that's
we
what I
put-
was making sure we weren't doing.
What if we put you all inside of the crates?
Oh.
I thought that was the plan already.
That's a great idea.
I thought the
Nick's
ship-
is like, duh.
The ship is the Trojan horse, but then there's little mini Trojan horses inside
Yes.
of the Trojan
And they
horse.
move the crates.
And you get put onto the new ship.
And the Mr. Keepers can pop out.
Yes.
We could be, Nyx could be like scouted up. We could be in strategic positions. We got to make sure why that he's slippery. We got to make sure he doesn't take it away.
Yes.
We have a day, so if we could get some of the, machinists to make some, sort of tubes,
Yes.
and then we could all, make sure that they're fitted for, that the air quality is safe.
Are you going to be on them for 3 days in the tubes?
Well, I don't think so.
Just
Are
right
you going to
before,
just get in there?
I think
Yeah, right
probably I wouldn't.
when we see land ho.
But for any time, if it were for hours, we'd want to make sure that the air was
Yes.
breathable.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea. So let's do that. Let's get ourselves prepared, and let's get a good night's sleep so we can get going.
I have a question.
Is that Sasha?
Yes.
Sasha?
You, I'm very excited because I have only done one other trip on the water, and I was wondering, because I've got a fresh set of eyes and a lot of knowledge up here. Could I
Be in the crow's nest.
lead the
Expedition.
yes, not like the captain, but like the war strategy.
So here's my question. You've been on one other.
I have,
No.
I trust her.
but the captain said that you would choose of the Mist and Keepers
Yes.
who would be the lead keeper.
It's just, here's the thing, Sasha.
Could I ask somebody else?
So, would that be like the first one in the crate, and then like the first one that jumps out?
Well, no, I would
Because
be.
you could do that.
I'm trying to protect you. just for what
Tactically.
it's worth.
I would decide.
No.
I don't need protecting.
It's just,
I am a Mist and Keeper. I
I-
can do it.
I know, but you've been on one other job, right? So we just want, somebody with a little bit more experience in tactical attributes to do such a thing.
Absolutely.
And I'm just saying that you could get more experience by watching and learning and being kind of not in charge.
I'm just saying that because I have such enthusiasm, I almost didn't say the word because I'm so excited
Enthusiasm.
that
sounds like a
I
great
could then be in charge of the tactics.
What about that rugged-looking military Leopold guy over there?
Bones!
Two bones.
Actually, you know what? Nidell is somebody I trust quite a lot.
And Nidell looks to you. Whatever you choose, we will follow. But the lot of you have been given the task of deciding who is in charge of what. There is not a keeper among us that I would not trust with my life and I would not follow into battle.
I say Sasha.
I don't, because I
Let's take a vote.
just think that she. The thing is, though, one second, come here.
All right, so you guys gonna leave them and all.
The thing is, though,
for?
just can we talk
Who are you
about
voting
Sasha for a
for?
second? Because it's not that I don't trust her. It's just that she doesn't have the experience that some
be a
of the
leader.
others
But
have to be a
They're
leader.
just jumping
Nyx.
out of a crate.
No, she's in charge of tactics and how to do. It's not something that she should be doing.
Which other ones have more
I think
experience?
Nidell probably has the most.
Yeah.
I didn't write her down.
I didn't either. I didn't write nothing down.
What about rugged ass Leopold?
He seems very
He's
old.
not rugged, he's old.
Oh, okay.
No offense.
We can, and you
He's
know
not
what?
old. He just sounded.
He's my favorite.
He just made a sound. You guys
We
don't know
can-
He
anything
sounded
about
like
him.
Bill Bones, and Bill Bones is a pile of bones.
We can observe them
He's
and
a-
and then decide after the course of a day.
And maybe we could just give Sasha something to do on the side, like yell Kalamazoo or something, like when it's time to go. Like
Give her a big
we
job.
should find a job for her.
Yeah,
so
just
she
like-
feels included.
I just don't think she should be in charge of tactics, right? Because again,
maybe we can
And,
use her as a distraction. It's terrible.
I just think that
Front
she should do
lines.
something different and not so
The
important.
thing is that she's lucky that she gets to go at all.
Okay.
Because we almost didn't let her come at all.
Our votes are split. They both vote Nidell. Nidell wins.
I guess so. Our votes...
Why did their votes be more than yours?
Because I voted for Leopold.
Oh. I thought you were like, we don't matter.
No, Nick's voted Sasha. I
I did
voted
remember
my
that.
man Leopold. He's my favorite.
Are there any of them that look
Can we just ask them?
as
Yes.
though?
You guys
Yeah.
can
Why are
interview
they
them. You
like
can
art?
talk to
And
them.
Nidell,
Yes.
we know you the best out of everyone. You and
Right.
Jeshin, but he did not come with us. The person that you believe would be best, including yourself, who is it?
Objectively.
Yeah, and don't feel humble. Like we need to know.
I
this is-
don't.
Okay, good.
And you remember that they're an elf.
That's right.
I would be great for the job. But I think Cassian has probably had the most tactical experience.
Thank you for letting us know.
Is he a prince? Prince Cassian.
He is not. No, he's a mist and keeper.
That's kind of a common name.
What is the prince's name again?
Like Brian.
Prince Brian.
Hold on.
Prince
Bob.
Brian.
Abraham.
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 Yes, that's
Prince
not Cassian.
Abraham of Gloria. Not important.
All
Definitely
right,
not
so
Cassian.
I think that solves our. It's got to be
It should be Cassian. then.
Cassian. Big protein.
Cassian!
All right, we've
We
made
would
a
like
decision.
we would like to speak to him first.
Oh, we'd like
I
to
said
make
I already ran up to him.
Is it
Hello,
him?
Cassian.
Hello.
Tell us about your experience.
Well, I've been on 17 journeys on the sea. I have been involved in many, not many, but the most latest of the pirate incursions. I have gotten my crew safely home, delivered goods. Only once did we miss, we lost one crate, but everyone involved was kept their lives, which I think is more important than merchant things.
I just need to mention.
I just
hold on. Mort just wrote safe as a reason for.
I
Important.
think it would be
17.
wonderful if you were to be our lead keeper for this excursion.
I would love to.
Thank you.
It would be a privilege and an honor, and I do believe that I have created a very good relationship with everyone here, and I don't think there'll be any ill feelings.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you like me to tell them?
Yes.
Suckers!
No! I run safe!
Just kidding. I got the job, guys.
All right,
Very
Cassian.
rude.
I liked
They're
it.
all laughing.
I thought it was very
Is
funny
Sasha
and
laughing?
lovely.
Sasha
See,
looks a
that-
little sad, but she's happy.
What
See,
about
that
our
is
boy
a good
Wolf?
joke, Nix.
Yeah, who's Wolf?
What about our boy Wolf?
Wolf.
Wolf speak common?
Wolf does speak
All
common.
right.
He's not a wolf.
He's a quiet dog. What about this wolf we got?
You guys want to go hang out with Wolf?
You know what? I want to sleep, and then we can hang out with Wolf.
On the
journey.
ship, on
All
the
right, so you guys are
journey.
not.
We're gonna tell Wolf though, hey,
Planning anything?
We run
You're
the
just
drill.
gonna go.
We run the drill one time.
Okay.
We
And
also talked to mechanics to build,
breathable
Machinist.
crates.
Yeah, the machinist.
yes,
Okay.
machinists.
No.
Mechanic.
And we have that all squared
Mushroom.
away and ready for tomorrow morning when we go.
Everyone practice holding your breaths.
Pushing it, man. All right, so
next.
you guys
Up
are
high,
practicing
down,
like
fire
what?
arrows.
What are you? What is your
We go over like the plan of
The,
like
the Trojan horse and
them
the mini
getting
Trojan
loaded
horses.
loaded by wireless guys, and then we.
Who is approaching the contact? Night LS.
Oh, I am, and I will be disguising myself to look like the contact that we truthed out of Truman Vestal.
Which is the...
Tiefling that I said not to allow onto our ship.
Should we apprehend that tiefling?
Yes.
I thought
That
was
would be
what
the best.
was going on.
No, I
but-
mean, how do we know that this person hasn't sent out a warning? That should be something that should be probably dealt with.
I looked for her all day
Immediately.
today.
Oh, are
And
you
yesterday.
suggesting
And
if
yesterday.
we arrive and Violet already has Anselm, and you show up in disguise, then our gimmick is over?
So that's why
This
we
is
need to apprehend her today immediately.
But what if
If-
she's already on her way?
How would she already be on her way?
There's been no ships that have left,
She'd have to be on horse.
but
She would get there before we would get there.
Only if she left 2 days
you
ago.
alerted. When did you alert the missing keepers of this situation so that they could not let her leave the Brinland?
Yesterday.
All right. Well then,
But they haven't found her.
well, where have you looked?
The campus,
Well, there's a lot more to Brinland than
of course.
the university. That's something that I think we should make a priority number one, is to get her
Didn't even think
apprehended.
of that.
I tried. I wasn't given a bone.
Not at the campus.
Not to build a bone.
Not at Build a Bone workshop.
Bill Bones. Bone and arrow.
Well, I will alert that is our number one priority
Yes.
before we leave,
Mm-hmm.
and that she be apprehended.
Yes.
And maybe even we can get some information.
That would be lovely.
All right.
So let's spend the day doing that.
Okay. So you guys are gonna help with that?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Look for that search. Okay. As Mystic Keepers are going, they to the residence of this tiefling. About a few hours in the day, they are actually able to find Amsel. And is that her name again? Anselm.
Anselm.
It's Anselm. Yeah,
Anselm.
And she is brought in and questioned initially. If you guys wanted to question her, you could, or if you wanted to.
I wanted to study her and just make sure I get everything correct.
All right.
Put her under a
I
microscope.
feel like we're speeding through, like, sacred, like just.
Yeah, we've been here for a couple days.
This is the montage day.
This is montage day. All right, you find her, or they bring you down for questioning, and you see the lavender tiefling.
Oh, hello.
Hello, River.
Oh, you know my name.
Of course.
Did you know our names when we were speaking to you the other day?
I don't know your name.
Ah.
Do you work closely with Violet?
Close enough.
He seems to like tieflings. He's got a type.
Yes,
I
he
think they're
does.
cute.
That's gross.
Oh,
Young ones too.
Mm.
he's not that old. He's in his
It's not like
30s.
that.
Oh, well, it was with me.
Oh.
I know,
Ugh.
and I respect you.
You respect me.
Your River.
He talks about you.
He talks about me.
Yes.
What does he say?
Just all the wonderful things about you.
All the wonderful things
All the
about
wonderful
me.
things he does.
Like what?
Are you sure to talk about River?
Like how you're going to come back.
Oh, am I going to come back?
Yes.
Oh.
Why wouldn't you?
What do you mean, why wouldn't I?
Why would you not want to be at his side?
That's a can of worms, isn't it? Look. I've known Violet for 6 years now. Not to burst any bubbles, but he's... I know how he is. How good he is at charming people. But no, I don't want to be by his side.
That's not true. You're lying.
What do you mean I'm lying?
You have to be with him. You have to be by his side.
Why?
Because you're part of it.
I'm part of what?
Everything.
What do you mean?
The two of you, you're in love.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're in love. Is that what he told you?
Do you not have any idea how much that man loves you? He will do anything to get you back.
Anything?
Is that what this is all about?
Oof, I just look at this. I can tell with my goddamn mind.
You said it was
I would watch your mouth.
I know him.
You know him. How long have you known him?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does matter because you have not been through the shit that he has put me through. You don't get to fucking tell me that I... You know what? You don't know anything. So if you want...
It's just like he said.
What do you mean, like he said?
It's okay.
No, it's not okay.
Oh my God, the gaslighting of it all.
How long have you known Wyleth? Please tell me, I'd like to know.
I don't know. A year?
Where did he find you?
Here. Through Professor.
And you talk to him often?
Yes.
And he tells you that we're in love?
We have had meetings. There's... Everyone knows.
What?
What? River's a part of this.
Mm-hmm. I'm a little nervous.
I think that maybe we should take a breather.
Mm-hmm. Maybe this conversation isn't really conducive to any positive outcome.
River just leaves the room.
I'm gonna get a little upset that Anselm made River mad at this point.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
Holding your own hand.
The truth will come out. It'll be okay.
The truth of
What do you
what?
mean he needs
Of everything.
River? Like, does he need a consort?
They have to be together
Why?
because he loves them.
Is he telling everyone that River's a part of this?
Just that they have to be reunited.
My oh my.
Jeez, the weeds. Well, that's
What is your stake in this? What do you get from it?
Liberty
From what?
from the confines of this world that tells us we can't do certain things, or
Like what?
like
Because as far as I know, everyone is pretty happy with.
that's because they have very small minds.
So in a year's time, you've been convinced to throw away your studies, to throw away everything you've done, and just join up
Well,
with this man.
Well,
to,
I've been
to be fair, I think that happened to River too.
That's true. He has a way.
He has a way.
I've
You're
been
charmed.
You
I'm
charmed.
not.
You're charmed. You are.
That
I see it in the eyes.
How do you uncharm?
I know how those work, and that's doesn't something that wouldn't be continuous. I've studied with Professor Truman Vestal for some time, and then I was introduced to Wylith along the way. I was the contact. And
You were their drug runner. They equated troll's blood to contraband. You're being used.
well, if I am a vessel, then so be it. It will be for the greater good.
What is this greater good everybody's talking about?
The
If it
greater
involves
good.
Wylith, it cannot be the greater good.
The greater good.
I'm afraid they need
So
them for some sort of horrible thing.
the main idea with this entire thing is that certain people, are unhappy with the way that Kavaria is controlled.
Right?
Why are you?
Well, my eyes were opened and I can see the world for what it is now.
What is it?
Open our
Controlled.
eyes.
It's controlled by the powerful and the rich. And our magics are being censored. They're being manacled. And why should they be? Because of fear. Well, I won't be afraid.
Is Wylith not rich and powerful also?
No, Wylith is
Penniless.
Yeah, it's
like
nothing.
like all of us,
Ain't nothing.
like the majority of us.
So you don't like the rich and powerful?
It's not that. It's what they've done. It's
Have they
the world
repressed
that
your
we've-
magic?
yes,
In what ways?
What kind of magic do you want to be doing that?
the type of magic that is boundless. That if
Like-
someone is hurt, well, then maybe they don't have to be hurt anymore. And there are certain laws or rules that say you only have a certain amount of time before you can save a life.
So like Savina Prayback.
I am walking out at this point. I am very angry.
It's just me and him.
That's absurd talk.
You do know what happens when you try to bring back the dead. It's not good.
That's what you've been told.
That's what
We've
I've
seen it.
seen it.
Well,
Have you seen it?
I have
When?
many times.
What?
Every time one of a creature
Works. A
was
creation.
created out of death. And a new life was born. And so all of those lives, all of those people, they come together to make something beautiful,
Those things?
for one.
Oh, there's more.
What
What
other
else?
things?
Well, when you lose someone you love.
You deal with it.
From the hallway.
I'm saying prayers right at this point. I'm not happy.
Alright.
River, are you out there with me? Just like
I
pissed?
don't even think River's in the building.
You're gone. That makes sense.
Amsel. This has been interesting.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
That's okay.
Oh, I hate you.
What should we?
Yeah.
What should we know? What should we know about what's next? Tell us what's going on.
You'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're on the right side right now, though. But you could be.
I'll think about it.
She's in the club.
Thanks.
The greater good.
Come on, Nix.
Well, when your left arm is sewed to some body and leaves stabbing through the inside of it, we'll tell you.
Stab
We
it
told
through the
you so.
inside of it.
We told you so.
That's funny.
The greater good. The greater good.
So
Angle.
to you guys in the hallway.
Oh, I'm not.
No,
I know.
Rivers. I
didn't say
couldn't
you.
keep up. I tried to track him. I tried to track him down.
We should go find River.
Miles away at this point. Just so far away.
So gone.
That way, I think. Did I spot which way River booked? Probably not.
I didn't run. I just.
You walked away to a tree.
I ran away. I didn't run though.
Come on. I think I know where River goes when they get like this. I'm just. Yeah, back to our beds.
Can I do like I don't know. See if I know.
Do we know
you
where
can do a
you went?
perception check.
I'll take a perception check.
Oh, you can do a perception check.
Oh, shit. Actually, lucky. It was so much worse. Okay. It's just 11.
11. Looking around, you see a few like sort of taller individuals wearing all black.
Are you guys outside of the building?
Yeah.
Yeah, they live outside
Oh,
the building.
We live
Okay.
left.
Where
we
are you
live
at,
left.
River, if you can.
Yeah, I am. Is this building
if you
standing?
wish to say.
Is there still heavy fog here?
Oh, yeah, there's always heavy
Is this
fog.
building sitting next to another building? Is there like an alleyway between?
This like chrome dome.
Oh yeah,
It,
That's cool.
Chrome Dome.
chrome dome.
It sits by itself.
It sits by itself, and there's a building probably 25 feet to the right of it and
Okay.
to the left of it, but yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just walking up to everybody I see with a black cloak and like, River? Sorry.
And they turn around.
River? Sorry.
So I'm gonna look around the side of the building.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably went. I was looking for like an alleyway, but I don't know if there's one around the area. And if there is, that's where River is. Currently.
Okay. So yeah, there's alleyways between all the buildings to
Yes.
in this area, so you can find whichever alleyway you'd like to be in. Are you just sitting? Or are you
Sitting
okay.
against the wall.
Against the wall.
After
against
some
the wall.
time, you guys are looking around. You do eventually see River sitting in an alleyway of mist.
Oh, jeez Louise.
River.
He's still looking like 30 feet behind the rest of us.
River.
We found them.
Oh,
We
okay.
found them.
On my way.
Okay. We good?
Are you good?
Oh yeah. Got everything?
Yes, I do. You gathered yourself?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay.
Zone of truth.
Never. I can't do it to our group.
Inside check. No, we don't need an inside
It
check.
doesn't take an inside check to know. Yeah.
Hey, are you okay? Inside check.
Natural one.
Natural one.
They're
So
fine.
Are you prepared to see him again
Oh.
tomorrow?
Yeah.
it'll be in 3 days from tomorrow.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Tomorrow plus 3
Yes.
days.
Of course.
Of course.
Of
Of
course.
course. So,
Of course.
was I know that was surprising to you, but do you have any idea of why she may have said that?
No. I'm not surprised that he wants me back, because I was his favorite possession. So, anyway, we are A-okay though.
Does it put you in danger if people know that he wants you?
Probably not any more danger than we're already in all of the time.
Yeah. We do have a secret Tom.
So,
Do you think that he'd have people out looking for you? Probably.
yes. But maybe not. He doesn't like to waste resources.
You'd seem like a pretty important thing for him.
Mm-hmm.
Have any of us noticed us being trailed at all? I mean,
Tonight?
yeah, just in general. I'm not. You don't have to answer that right now, but I'm going to start looking for that.
Okay.
Okay. Just to make sure we're not getting trailed.
I typically sleep with one eye open.
How do you do that?
Not really.
It's a term of phrase.
I may have been getting a little comfortable, so. Anyway.
I don't mean to be blunt with this, but I need to know one thing, River. And I think I know the answer, but I want to hear you say it. Last time we were in Culver's Cove and Wyleth was there, people passed, people fled. Will you be with us in battle? I trust you. You have this.
I will.
I know that.
To be fair, though, I had met you like the day before.
I know, I understand. I understand.
And
We're pretty fresh.
And if I had your legs, maybe I would have ran too. But I wasn't getting out of there in quick time.
it's fine. So, are we good? Can we move on? I got what I needed.
Yes. I think we can move on. For now.
All right. So, who's hungry?
Always.
Not very.
I mean, always.
And it is about dinner time at this point now that you guys have gone over some drills. You guys
We've done our
apprehended the tiefling, did your asking of questions, and you guys can head off and get some food if you'd like.
Alrighty.
Do some leisure activities or any other planning that you guys want to do before.
I want my tentacles.
I'm gonna get really
Drunk.
no, but like ritualistic about like sea stuff. Like
Okay.
you gotta have the tentacle soup before a sea time adventure, or it's bad luck. It's like stuff like that.
River's going straight to the room.
You gotta drink the seawater straight.
Yeah, like I'm really excited about being like a naval person for a second.
A seaman.
A seaman.
Seaman.
A salty,
Seaman.
a
Let's do it.
salty seaman.
There is
Grog.
a pretty good crowd in here tonight. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and you guys can get your tentacle soup, hang out. It's just the three of you guys. River has gone up, is gone to the room.
Tragic.
So, that was awkward.
A bit awkward, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
I do too.
I feel bad.
River, they will need our support in the coming days.
Mm-hmm. Well, I usually try to, but they push me away every time.
It's important to keep trying, though. Thank you. Thanks.
I've got a question. I know that you two are pretty out of touch. But
Are you in touch?
I'm not in touch. That's why I'm asking
How
this
much
question.
do you think a radish costs?
A radish?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like before it's even cooked.
Maybe about 2 gold.
Out of touch.
But I mean, I want to know, do people hate the rich?
People have lived, a lot of people have lived very hard lives, and sometimes they see somebody come through who hasn't lived with those difficulties, and it's hard to kind of look at both lives comparatively without
Like
being
it's
upset.
comparing who cuts the legs off of the frogs to who eats the frogs.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Have you been on the opposite side of like a service
Have you
exchange?
cut an
had to-
animal from the inside?
I haven't done that.
Have you had to go down to the market and sell your
Wares?
wares or
I've
fruit?
not had to sell my wares, but I have gone to the market and bought fruit.
The other side of the exchange. See, that's.
So yeah,
it's-
you're thinking of your side. You have to think of the other side. It's there's multiple sides.
So people are angry because they have to work
For you.
for me.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not that they're angry that they have to work. It's just their amount of work then the same time of your amount of work, you get a castle and gold and all this thing, and they get shitty soup.
And it's because that's what I was born into.
Right, it's not your fault.
And that's why they're angry, because they weren't born into it.
Sure, there is a bit of projection on their end,
Sure.
but
I can understand that, I think.
I think it also has to do with exhaustion and constantly working towards something that you're told will pay off, but it doesn't always.
If you work hard, you can achieve almost anything.
some people work hard their whole lives.
I can't believe this.
For example, the blacksmith, the best blacksmith in the world that imbued your sword.
Yes.
The skill, the hard work that goes into that, mastery. She probably still goes home to a pretty modest home.
My dad, his dad, and 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 his dad all made shoes. And we've lived in the same house the whole time.
I
But
think
it's not
Aldo sleeps in that shack.
Aldo does sleep in that shack, he told me personally. But
So should I have given the blacksmith more money?
no, that's not.
That's the thing.
The
it's not-
point is that it's not the system is what's broken.
Yes,
We need.
but go ahead. Oh, you
Go ahead.
Oh, I think the thing is just to always be grateful, to recognize your privilege over someone else's, but be grateful for what you have and understand other people's struggles.
That's why
Or at
we
least
make
try
you.
to. It's impossible, but
That's why we so kindly accept when you pay for things.
we do
I
appreciate
like
that.
I like to pay for things for you.
That's good. Most people don't.
Okay.
Like, could you picture your dad paying for us? No, I think that's a no.
I think that I could picture my father paying for you, but my father has enough money to pay for anything that he wants to.
How? Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine that?
So
You were dead for 10 whole years.
Money can't save that, you see? You know what I mean? That's what it falls short.
Oh God. All right.
okay.
But I appreciate you reaching out and trying to learn other perspectives, just like we all are.
You're
Right.
a great guy.
Oh, thank you. I
I was
try.
in the zone of truth, and I said you were gorgeous.
He has told me that in personal
But
conversation.
physically,
I'm just in your soul.
in my soul.
And outside.
And outside. Okay. Thank you.
Did you not know that? I feel like you know that.
I do know that. People have told me that my whole life.
You've
But-
seen a mirror
I have seen a mirror.
and yourself in it.
Yes. Yes, I have. I do think that I have rather good looks, but I try to be humble. So
You're very
I feel
humble
like Mort's
to me.
chewing gum at this point.
You're chewing like
That's so
curd.
Like,
Tentacle.
I think that I do
What does the
understand
cow
a bit
do?
though that sometimes people.
You're swallowing it, it's coming back up. It's like a cow.
Ew. I despise that.
Cud.
I do understand though because sometimes I will talk to people and they will treat me not kindly, if that makes sense. And I've never had that before because the circles that I was in before would not treat me unkindly under any circumstances. So
Yeah, because they were paid not to.
I wouldn't take it personally. They're probably reacting in that way because they've been treated badly by royalty types and have generalized it onto you.
A lot of people don't live in very good means at all.
yeah,
And I think that's why they're angry.
okay. I can understand that. If I had to work for a living, I'd be upset.
So sincere, but
It's just not quite there.
We almost got there.
he's got,
His heart's in the
Heart's
right
in the right
place.
place.
Yeah, it's,
His daddy owns a
it's lovable,
vineyard.
for sure.
My daddy owns a vineyard.
My daddy owns a vineyard.
The inventor of
live in a
wine.
manor.
We live in a
My dad's a
manor.
doke. I almost called him a Dutch.
He's a lord.
Oh.
I will give one bit of advice.
Mm-hmm.
Don't cling to things that you cannot be in control of, like your family name. I had a great family name, and in an instance, ruined. Now, if that ruined me as a person, it ruined my identity. So you don't cling to those things. That's not who you truly are. You are a leaf.
You are a leaf,
Wow.
but bigger than a normal one.
Okay. That's very, that's something. But thank you.
You're so smart.
Sometimes it takes a
A
leaf
bigger
falling
one.
from a tree to recognize that it was always.
An
I
oak.
said it wrong.
An oak tree.
Sometimes,
I had it. I said it wrong.
sometimes it
Can always
takes a
try
leaf
again.
falling off a tree
I've been
to
waiting.
really understand what their place is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that makes sense.
Oh, that's what it is.
Because I used to be up on the tree and now I'm
Now
down
you're not on
the
the tree
ground.
anymore, but now you're finding yourself. You're sprouting your own tree.
Yes.
Thank you, Nix.
You're welcome.
Lovely. Thank you. Okay.
Time for bed, maybe?
Good talk.
Head to bed.
Oh, I'm
Time for bed.
tuckered out.
Having ourselves a little nap.
Nix is tuckered out.
Tuckered out.
All right, you guys head back to your room, your suite.
Sweet.
It's a suite.
Sweet.
It's as sweet as it can be, as you've seen us. River, are you asleep? Are you awake? What are you doing?
I am in the room that I've been sleeping in, but I am not asleep.
Is there anything you were doing that you wanted to
Just sitting there.
just sit there?
Just sitting there on
You're
the bed.
right.
Brooding.
Yeah, my kidney just hurt a little.
Brooding.
That's your guys' name.
Yes.
What?
Brood.
Oh, your real ones.
All right, so you guys enter you guys' rooms. You don't see River in the common area, but yeah, you guys can do what you'd like to do with your time. Whether
We'll
that
read
be
up about trolls and then go to bed.
okay.
I'm gonna go straight to sleep.
Straight to
That
sleep.
tentacle soup tuckered me out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You
gonna
were-
go see where River is.
Liver.
Still liver.
Liver! Liver alone!
Liver.
I'm gonna do something weird like
Liver.
flip a coin, a gold coin, because that's good luck before a
I hardly
journey.
know her.
Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
like just
An
all
old
some
sea
sea
tale.
stuff. Yeah.
You're gonna like learn some sea shanties tonight.
Yes, I'm all about it.
All right.
I love it.
I love it. All right, you find River in their bed.
Not sleeping. Not sleeping.
Hi.
Hi.
Did you enjoy your tentacle soup?
I actually did enjoy the tentacle soup.
You didn't
Oh,
have a
good.
corn dog?
I did not have a corn dog
A
tonight.
corned dog. Mm.
Corned dog.
Nice. I'm glad to hear it.
They were telling me about what it's like to be poor.
Oh! Yes. I see. I'm comfortably middle class, so.
My parents are barely middle class.
So I don't really know, but I do know, and it's not easy. But that's okay.
That's alright.
You don't have to feel bad about having money.
I don't.
Okay. Didn't think you did, just saying.
But I understand.
Mm.
At least on some level. I don't think I ever will truly understand.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of things that a lot of people will never truly understand, and that's okay. That's part of being alive.
Yeah.
Where are we?
You went to bed.
Oh, we're.
Are you ready
Yeah.
for this?
You went to bed. You're learning sea shanties as
I
well.
probably fell asleep immediately, probably.
You started singing yourself. You're
Well.
like, oh.
I mean, I'm sure you're ready for this.
I am ready, but I think that Wyleth is a little slippery.
I mean, yeah, I don't think we're going to get him this time, if I'm being completely honest with you.
But we could try. I'd like to see him go down.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
And I'm not going to make you talk about anything you don't want to talk about.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But I am tired. It's been a long day.
It has been a long day. We've done a lot today.
Are you whispering that in your sleep?
I missed it.
It's a lazy guy.
Oh, I know.
I want you to.
Well,
I just want some. This is too much. You're edging.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired, and we've got a big day tomorrow, so.
We have a big day tomorrow.
You can't.
I want you to know that I am not going to throw up on the ship.
Just hold each other a little.
Okay, I didn't think you were going to, but now that you've said that, I'm a little bit worried.
I've never not thrown up when I went on a ship, and I've been on a lot of ships, and I throw up every time.
Okay, well, hopefully this time's different, so that you don't throw up.
I will not eat anything disgusting before this time.
What did you eat last?
I always eat way too much before I go on a ship. That's a problem. I'm not going to do that this time.
Okay.
You're gonna do it.
I'm probably going to do it. All right.
Why are you answering me like I'm here?
You're in my head.
You're not.
You just hear next, like.
You're going to do it.
Hey, actually, do you... Never mind.
No, you have to ask me now.
I was just gonna say, I don't really feel like being alone, so maybe you could stay in here with me?
Yes. I could do that.
Okay. Well, I sleep on the left side, so...
Oh, that's very funny because I sleep on the right side.
Oh,
What a coincidence.
interesting. Okay.
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 I'll take off my mithril. Sorry, I don't sleep in my armor.
Why would you
Those from like your knees.
No one really takes their shirt off like that.
All right.
You're like metal armor.
Yeah, we do get on our
Like a
peach,
t-shirt.
and we go to sleep.
We get into our peach and we go to sleep.
PG sleep. All right.
Sleep.
We're gonna keep it PG.
PG.
Trolls.
that is not yet anyway.
Do you like wake up and
Trolls.
you're holding each other?
I don't know.
You wake up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
We arise.
Holding each other. Sorry, Tom.
Leaf arise.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm just 12. I'm 12.
Well, we're not gross guys.
We're not gross.
We're not gross people.
Yeah.
You guys all wake up.
We wake up in the morning.
I peel River's octopus limbs off of me.
Definitely River, like, slap some limbs over.
Gotcha.
Put that hog, blanket hog.
River's very long.
Your biggest one. The long head.
Tis the morning of the 29th of Leorn.
Time to boogie.
And you guys make whatever last preparations. There is food
Not too
downstairs for the, not downstairs, it's on the same level.
Okay, so what I
Not
want to
too
do
much,
is
yeah.
I want to walk up. What kind of food is that?
It's like a smoked and like salted meats. There are some eggs. There's potatoes. That's about it. There's some rolls. It's not like a huge choice, but there's like a little breakfast dinner.
Leaf,
breakfast.
you have to try
breakfast.
these eggs. They're the best eggs I've ever had in my entire life.
Are they good?
Yes.
Don't eat too much. Just one serving size. And
There's some
not,
pickled eggs, some hard-boiled eggs, some scrambled eggs.
Not-
They look so good.
not a serving size for 4 men, just a serving size for 1 man.
What?
You're not supposed to eat pickled egg before a sea voyage.
Why not?
That's what it says.
That's it.
What's it?
It's a sea shanty ritual book.
Okay.
That's the rule.
Maybe I shouldn't have
Them the
any
rules.
eggs. Maybe the eggs.
Maybe you could have just try them. And I hold up like my little fork to you.
They are very good.
Mm-hmm.
And then he eats so much more. But it's much less than he usually does.
Gotcha.
So only like
I'm gonna throw up so
two
bad.
human man sizes.
River
Alright.
does pick at Leaf's plate, but does not get their own plate.
I'm worried about Leaf. I'm sorry. I feel like I do have to have an interjection at some point.
That he eats too much?
No, about River. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, about not
I
eating?
know you're not
Yeah,
eating
no.
enough.
I think we're gonna have
Are you
after school
sneaking maybe
special
some
eating
good
disorder
berries?
situation.
See? You gotta do the more time.
River is
good
also
berries.
like 5'10", 110 pounds.
Yeah, very sweet.
I'm always trying to feed River, but
I know. Every
Feed
time
her.
I'm like, when's River gonna eat?
I gotta give
Half a roll.
one some more a go before I leave Miskatonic.
Okay,
So I'm just gonna do the
gotcha.
walk around.
Nice. Anything in particular?
No, I just want to take it all in.
All right.
Oh no.
Lovely.
What did you do?
I'm on again.
Oh my god.
Is just your like leg just do whatever it wants?
Yes.
We had this conversation about spatial awareness.
It's a,
kiss your
it's a tentacle. Jude owns one tentacle.
Yeah, he does.
Stop.
Oh.
I don't like
Anywho.
that.
I'm just
Anyhow,
joking.
let's get on the boat.
Anybody else doing anything else?
Mm-mm.
Yes, we head down to the dock.
Headed on a boat.
Headed down to the boat.
Getting on that boat.
Getting on that boat.
You guys see the docks. You've not ever been to the docks in Berlin just yet, but the bricks open. You guys exit, and you see on the other side of this particular, on the eastern side, there's almost like a whole nother little like marketplace area here. There's like people working here, like moving things, you know, from the port, and you guys see a large ship.
That's ours.
There she blows.
Is it loaded? Do I see people loading it?
You see people loading it currently. Yes.
So I look at them, and I say, and I go over and I give each of them a silver.
No, I thought you were gonna help.
No. He would not help. He
Just
would give
paying
them
them
money.
off. Yeah.
Only a
Alright.
silver.
And how many are there?
Thank you, sir. There's 3 of them.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I give them a silver.
Yeah.
Are
there's
you making
loading
eye
up,
contact
moving
with
off.
us the whole time you're doing it?
No, just I make eye contact. I do it, and then I make eye contact.
And
again.
Morton and I are both like,
Oh, you'll get it.
I'm trying.
He's close. He's so close.
And then the boat is loaded. You guys see the 8 Miston Keepers, led by Cassian. Oh, we're here. We're reporting for duty.
we're here.
It's just funny because when you first met Cassian, he was so like gruff, and now he's just sort
He's
of
a cool guy.
He's trying to
silly
get the
guy.
job.
Yeah.
He did get
He's
the job. I'm
He's
not sure.
interviewing.
No, he was
should've got the
recommended.
job.
He was recommended.
He was recommended by Jeshin or Nidell or
I doubt.
Yeah,
Nidell.
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 Come on.
Listen
I
here,
know.
maggots.
I know.
No.
I only-
I
Let's-
love that.
We've got the machinery and everything. Or not the machinery. What are they? The tubes.
The tubes have
Foldable
been loaded.
crates.
And
the last of them are being loaded
with
now.
the fake blood, and we're good.
The crates will be loaded next. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Do we have fake blood?
I weighed some out
Yeah.
when I was doing.
Oh,
the-
you just had fake blood?
Mort led the. Well, we put together
I was there all
the
day.
liquid and the.
Yeah, and it's purple, so
Weighed
they
it.
know. And
Mhm.
Okay.
I used my blood.
your blood is purple.
He didn't do that.
Oh,
No,
No.
You would be sucked dry.
He didn't.
you don't. Yeah, you don't have a
What
lot
blood?
of
I
blood.
didn't give
You
any
don't
out.
have a lot of blood in you.
You might not have any.
Is there anything you'd like us to know or would like us to do on the first day of travel? Or
I
No
don't know the first thing
krakens.
about sea travel.
No krakens. Sing a lot of good songs.
Did you practice
Let's
the
try
song?
to avoid,
Turbulence.
turbulent. Making
Okay.
a scene, maybe.
yeah,
Too
no.
much noise.
I will have nothing to do with those things that have to do with captaining the boat or
Okay,
steering.
well
then
then,
you just your job is when you get there, jump out of the crates.
I know that, but I just meant in the
Yes,
meantime,
yes.
if we
Does
were
the
to
boat have weaponry?
the boat does.
Do you know how to use the weaponry on the boat?
I do.
Okay.
A whaling knife?
harpoon.
Yes.
I'm sure there is a whaling harpoon around, but
We have cannons, and we'll be fine. It'll be great. I just wanted to know if there was any commands or anything you wanted
Oh,
me to
no.
take care of that you would like me to pass on to
Oh no.
my troop.
No.
Your improv troupe?
We are the Miston Keepers.
I forgot.
I don't know. What is an improv?
What? Yeah.
well, sometimes do you guys get together and
Improvising?
instead of fight evil dark magic goers, you just sing songs and dance instead? Maybe?
Absolutely not.
See? No. Oh, never mind. They don't
I'm
do that. They
willing
don't
to
do
try
that. We
it,
do
though. That sounds
Yeah,
excellent.
but I think we've done that a few times.
Well,
do you know a song?
I could lead us in
I
maybe
know
a-
a few.
sea shanties. No one
You know
knows
what? We
sea
will-
shanties like mouse folk.
We should get going.
Walk
we
and
will-
talk.
Teach
Yeah.
us the sea shanties on the way.
Yes, we have 3 days of sheets.
That's
Boat-
true, sounds
A
good.
boat float.
I can't wait. Looking
Alright.
so forward to constant singing.
You could have some joy in your
Alright.
life, River.
Follow me,
I have joys in my life.
Captain. Permission to board.
That hurt you.
Permission granted.
We let in?
And you guys see a human captain. He's got dark hair. He's wearing a billowy white shirt with a black laced-up vest.
Oh, hello.
He's wearing
Oh my
charcoal
God, no.
pants and black laced-up boots. And there's a bit of a little scarf around him, and he definitely has like the demeanor of almost a piratey kind of a guy. But
Flowy, very flowy person.
welcome aboard. I am the captain, and you can call me captain.
Hello, Captain.
Hi, Captain.
Hello. This is my first mate, and you guys see a dwarf, a female dwarf, and she has got like a very deep, almost brown, but like this auburn hair. And nice to meet you. I am the first mate. You can call me first mate.
Hi, First Mate.
Captain
Hello.
and First Mate.
I think,
Easy
I,
to
think I
remember.
can remember.
I can get that.
That's why we do it.
Do you have real names?
We do.
Can I hear them?
Maybe someday.
We've got 3 days.
All right.
Come aboard.
You alright?
I will be fine. I have been on hundreds of boats.
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
Dozens. Almost 100. And I have thrown up every time. So we will see how this goes.
Mm-hmm.
You
I have
mark
a
you
feeling-
mark your territory with it.
Oh.
I hope you do it over the edge.
Oh yes, over the edge.
Okay.
If not, someone else to mop it up.
No,
The captain
no,
pipes up.
no.
I ask all of you to please feel comfortable, but please do not get in the way.
Mm-hmm.
There are things that have to happen, especially as we are leaving port. So please stay out of the way for this if you want to go just above first board. You know,
Start.
yeah, not starboard, but you know the first things, matrix. Go under there for now, and it's fine. I'll
Really?
memorize all these terms for next time. And
Tomorrow.
and we
Tomorrow's
will
journey.
be on our way.
That's so funny.
If you need anything, let my first mate know. We've got a great cook. We've got a good crew walking around.
What's the cook's name?
Cook.
Okay.
What kind of stuff does he cook? Is he like sauce?
There are sauces.
Is he? But he just cooks.
Is he part of the King's Navy? Is he a knight?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh.
Is he a knight of the sacred sauce?
I've heard
Not
of them.
that I'm aware of.
Okay.
But we can
I've
ask
heard
him.
that they're a lot to deal with.
They are. In my studies.
And the first mate, the dwarf, follow me. Brings you.
All right, First Mate.
Brings you just under the deck.
I see there. You don't even see the water. That might be helpful.
Maybe, yeah.
Are you all prepared for this?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna feel it now.
Mm-hmm.
I grab onto a bucket just in case.
You feel it?
Mm-hmm.
That's the ocean.
It sure is.
She's got a life of her own, and she needs to be respected.
Does she have a name?
The ocean.
Le Oceana. In
And you guys
one
now
of the
start to
languages
feel like
there.
as you guys are there's some
Isn't the sea
larger
called
sort of
Calypso?
waves here as you guys are getting over the out of the port, and then eventually it begins to calm a bit. But go ahead and make a Constitution save for me, since we know you're not good at this.
Uh-oh.
Not Constitution saves, but food.
Con save.
Mm-hmm.
16.
16. I guess it would be a con check, but we're gonna do a save. 16. For the very first time, Leaf, you feel a little like your tummy is a little rumbly.
My tummy.
Tummy rumbly.
Tummy rumble.
But you're
It's
being so brave
rumbly.
about it.
I'm being so brave.
But you're being brave, and you know what? You think about those people that you gave that silver piece to, and how you probably changed their lives
I
just
did,
a little
yeah.
bit,
I let
and you
them
feel
know.
really good about yourself.
Yeah.
And before you know it, the water is relaxed a little bit, and you're feeling all right.
You know what? I've been through a lot since the last time I was on a ship.
That's
My
true.
constitution has been.
Maybe you feel a little more steady.
After spending time inside the belly of the beast, you can handle the
Yeah,
ship.
you were
This
in an
is
actual
nothing.
belly.
Yeah, that's true.
What did it smell like in there?
Oh no.
Another constitution save? No, you're all right. The first mate kind of comes in and checks in again. Everybody all right?
Uh-huh.
Yes, but I did want to say the ocean. I thought the ocean's name was Calypso. Am I wrong?
In some places,
Okay, well, I was right then.
she goes by many names.
She's kind of. They're trying to. They're kind of straightforward with names around here.
Yeah, they didn't like to say names.
Can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
I know that we're on a expedition of sorts, and could you look out for someone for me?
Who?
A dear friend, a crewmate that was taken from the captain and I. Would you do that?
Well, if we knew who they were, maybe.
Do they have a name?
That's not dear
They
friend.
do. It's not dear friend.
Okay.
No. How familiar have you been with what's going on? You don't have to go into detail, but
Yes.
Very.
familiar.
Mm-hmm.
If you come across in your findings, and just from the whisperings that we've heard, that you could be going to do some great things, would you be on the lookout for... He was kidnapped about 2 weeks ago. Taken on our last run. His name is Stiv.
Do I know Steve?
You don't know Stiv, I don't think.
Is he from Alaska?
Not Steve.
He's a goblin,
He's
he's a cute little
Small
gobble.
and green. He's a goblin.
Oh, I love Stiv. Oh, I love Stiv.
I know.
Oh, my favorite NPC
I
of
don't-
all time.
We don't know Stiv, I guess.
You don't know Stiv.
We don't know Stiv, but I know.
Steve is a goblin.
He is.
Is that why they
How
took
cute is he?
But
1 to
he's
10?
Adorable.
Yeah, okay.
it? 10.
10.
How cute is he?
Scale.
They've been recruiting, and when Stiv refused, he was taken.
Oh, Nord.
Steve.
He's still my heart. Where's the last time you saw him?
He's still
At the port in Culver's Cove.
Culver's Cove?
2 weeks ago. you
2
said.
weeks.
Right.
2 weeks ago.
I generally wouldn't ask things like this, but we hear things on the waters, and when we were given the brief for this job, I had to give it a go.
Of
No,
course
we'll
we'll
be on the
protect your fine dear friend.
Thank you.
I'm a little dizzy.
How does he wear anything specific? We come across a lot of goblins, and
He wears much like the captain. He has a little flouncy shirt, a little vest. His pants are striped, the green and red, and he's got tall boots, little
Okay.
points at the ends,
Oh my god.
He's
and he
perfect.
has his
You don't understand.
hat.
His hat.
He's got a little sailor's cap.
He sounds so sweet. He sounds so sweet.
He's
Oh.
wonderful. He's one of my best friends.
Oh, we'll find him.
Thank you. All right. Well, enjoy the journey. She leaves.
Just adding more stuff to our to-do list.
Stiv.
Steve is just,
Steve. Oh, he's on the way, you know?
on the lookout.
He's on the way.
He's on Culver's Cove. Stiv.
Are you crying?
I'm crying. I don't know this Stiv, but he's so sweet.
He's so sweet.
All right, I need somebody to roll a d20.
Me.
Oh,
Good.
you do it.
I called it. Lucky.
No, you don't know
No,
what it's
no,
for.
no,
You don't know
no,
what
no,
it's
no.
for.
It was
No.
9.
No, but you don't know what
Nine.
it's for. It doesn't mean
9?
it could.
9.
Okay.
It could be
It's just
like
It's
to
it's
decide
it's not like
something.
you don't have to get the highest one.
Yeah, it could
Oh,
be.
okay.
It's like a 1 through something is something, and
Yeah,
1
it
through
could be.
something.
Okay, I got a 9.
Okay. It's your first day's travel, and the wind feels to be picking up just a bit,
The weather.
but not necessarily in your favor, as you feel sort of like the
Oh,
boat
no.
being sort of
You're not gonna make it.
pressed upon, and the waves begin crashing a bit more, and
The waves.
something almost,
No.
as you look out, frothy, and
Giant tentacles
There's-
come out of
No,
my
no,
body.
no.
there's like some bubbles at the
Some bubbles.
at the
tidal
you know,
wave.
Look, do I see these bubbles?
make a perception check.
Do
Yeah,
I-
anyone who's looking out would see.
I'm looking for bubbles.
I'm too
Anyone
short to
looking
see
out
those.
would see
Oh
it.
my god, we're
Yeah,
so
if you were to look out the
12.
side window.
I did look out.
Okay.
What is it?
Bubbles.
Well, I know, but
Michael?
what is underneath though is what I'm worried about.
I just saw bubbles, I believe.
You guys see, as you're looking out the
No, God, please,
starboard.
no,
I have no
no.
idea. You guys are looking out the side, and
I'm so scared.
you see, as the water gets whiter,
Ew.
something. Why is that gross?
Sorry.
Ew.
You guys see this something come up out of
No,
the
no, oh
water,
God, no, oh no.
and then flip back down, and it was
Oh.
a little dolphin.
Oh my God, I was panicking. I was like,
What?
it's a kraken.
It could have been our little friend.
It was a
That's it.
dolphin.
A little dolphin.
You tricked us.
Scared me so bad.
Sorry.
Trauma response.
We
You
have
guys
some
have-
trauma.
Yeah, you guys have a pretty good first day's travel.
All right.
And nothing really seems, there's a little bit of wind there for a while, but it seemed to subside. And you guys are doing good as the sun is setting, and it's beautiful on the water.
Beautiful.
We're just taking it all in.
And the
Taking it
sky is
all
red.
in. We're crying at the sunset together.
You are.
And as you know, Mort, as you've read in your book, red sky at night, sailor's delight.
baby.
Sailor's delight, baby. That's what it says right there.
Sailor's delight, baby.
Hopefully the red sky doesn't stay till morning.
Because then sailors would have to
set
take warning.
Yeah.
Baby.
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 And that's when we're going to end all
Red skies at night!
I love
Sailor
that
wings
you
of
traveled. Sailing, you guys did so good on your first day sailing.
We sailed.
We're good sailors.
I was really definitely thinking we were about to like get
Well, it
a
was all
kraken
phony. I
drop.
thought we were getting cracked.
You were good in that.
I didn't
little
think we would get
sector.
cracking. I thought we would
What
get
did
something.
I do want to know though? When you rolled for lucky, what did you roll second?
Ooh.
Do you remember?
I think it was like a 3.
A 3. Okay.
What would it have it then?
Cannot say.
Cannot say.
Cannot saying it.
Did you make
Thank
up
you.
the, do you do that then?
Yeah,
Like-
I made it up. Yeah.
cool.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. We always forget, like, oh, we're just gonna
Hi,
talk.
yeah,
now.
thank
We need to
you.
talk about
We're
what
just-
happened. But yeah, thanks for joining us. You will see this episode and all of our others on our YouTube. So go and watch
YouTube.
YouTube. And also pay attention to our Instagram. We post a lot of cute little pictures and
We're
videos
so
over
cute.
there. We're so cute. So
The
go
cutest.
ahead and do that. We love you. We'll see you next week. And
Subscribe to Five Sided Eye.
subscribe to
Sometime.
Side of That.
On 999.
Exactly.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.